The Mayo Experience.
That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. Experience.
Welcome to the Pat Mayo Experience. This is it, the Masters Cut Sweat Live. Geoff Fienberg and myself are going to be with you all the way until we know what the cut is. And then, maybe even some more after that. What am I sweating at the moment? Well,
The Mayo Experience.
That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. That Mayo Experience. Experience.
sorry about the technical difficulties. We're working through some live streaming stuff here. We're watching the TV through a stream. We got everything going out through the stream. Jeff's been on his phone, downloading movies on a stream, so it's pretty difficult for us. I was talking and apparently we went black, the cut right now is +3. If any of the leaders gets to -8, then the cut will be +2, unless some of these +2s fall back. Right now we would need 9 of them to push the cut to +3. So I guess there is a scenario too where someone gets to 9 and then the +1s, because as of right now, I believe, let's see here, scrolling down, the +2s are actually T52. So if someone does get to -9, it'll nix out all the T52s. The big ones that are already done, Paul Casey, finito. Justin Rose misses a 3-foot putt on 18 to go to +4. He is also finito. So those are 2 guys, chalky guys in the Millionaire Maker that won't be kicking the weekend. Other guys that are done, my to make the cut parlay, the big ones, the ones that pay 200 to 1, both had Vijay Singh on them. Bad pick. But the other one right now, it's in the mix. Put it that way. We need +3 to hold because Keimer is in at +3. So I am personally hoping no one gets better than -7. But I'm still going to be sweating Brennan Grace from that. He just got it back to +2. Emiliano Grillo also birdied the par 5. He is back to +2. So we got a bit of wiggle room there with those two. Hao Tong's not playing too well, though. He's at +1 right now. Just made a birdie, I believe, on the par 5. So he's someone to watch if anyone tailed me in that to make the cut parlay. At the top of the board, we got runners, Jeff. We got runners for the weekend. Guy is T1. He's -7. My one and done. Justin Johnson is 1 back at -6. Bryson just kind of melted down on the back 9 today. That was no fun, but he's still in it. And I have Ian Poulter as well, -5 in the clubhouse. You got Rom? There's Ricky making birdie.
Ricky making some birdies. Rom with apparently we were sort of blind to it, but a great save. You had mentioned you thought he hit it to 2 feet. I'm like, I don't think he hit it to 2 feet. And you're like, if he didn't hit it to 2 feet, he did something horribly wrong because people are exploding online. Yeah, he did an absolute shank. It seemed like for a moment today driving in that we might have a Rory sweat, but that seems to have died down, although anything can happen, Pat.
We got a Rory eagle shot right here. I was hoping Rory would miss the cut, to tell you the truth.
Fact of the matter is, I think there's, 6 card-carrying real golfers who might miss the cut?
Yeah, and the top of the leaderboard is fucking stacked. It's awesome. All right, Rory, eagle, back to -1. That's pretty good.
Yeah, great runs. Just give the green jacket to IBM, though.
You think so?
That app? Come on, man.
It's pretty fucking good.
Come on.
I mean, this is just putting the PGA Tour app to shame. Now,
European Tour hasn't even had an app for a year and a half. They introduced one and they had to abolish it.
So, DraftKings wise, you need Griot for a 6 of 6?
Yes, I'd love some Griot.
There's Rom to 2 feet. There you
Sticking
go.
It tight.
There's the 2 feet.
Do you think someone's going to get to 9 though? You mentioned 9.
No, I want
you.
-7. -7 is where they need to fucking stay at.
I mean, the thing is, we have seen guys get heaters coming in both yesterday and today.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It does seem like things are receptive at
yes,
the back.
I do think someone gets to 8 or 9. I'm praying that does not happen because that will be my biggest sweat. I stand to win a substantial amount of money here if this to make the cut parlay at 36-1 hits the 9-man.
And who are we sweating the most on that?
Keimer's in, so I can't really sweat him anymore. He's sweating the leaders for me because it needs to stay at -7 for him to make the cut. Other than that, it's Griot, Haotong, and Grace right now are the 3 that are on that. I don't think Snedeker's on it. It's funny because I picked the 9 guys to make that parlay with, and I started cutting out people that were too high of odds.
But the Mike Weir cut sweats on, man.
Well, I have Connors over Mike Weir as top Canadian at -400.
You just want to cash it before the weekend.
Well, I also have it parlayed Stenson over Noren. Noren birdied 18 to make the cut. So I'm still going to have to sweat out Stenson over
18's given some birdies today. There weren't many yesterday, but today we're seeing a few.
All right, so here's the make the cut parlay that I'm sweating. JB Holmes, Emiliano Griot, Brandon Grace, Haotong, Jimmy Walker's safe, Charlie Hoffman is safe, Barnrat is safe, Rafa Cabrera Bello is safe, and Keimer, like I mentioned, is right now at +3, and he ain't going nowhere. So that's not great. Who is that? Oh, CH3. Eeg!
This guy, man.
I got him everywhere.
125-1 top 10?
No, I have him at +310 top 20. And he's in all my draft cards.
Okay.
He's in 40% of my draft
feels
lineups.
even safer. We had joked on the show this week that most tournaments, even in stacked fields, it feels like his outright numbers reduced because they're fearful of
that's why I played the top 20, because we talked about that.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think Charles is going to win, but, I could see it happening here. We're with the top 20.
I know you probably can't stand this, so I'll just get it out of the way. I have not been impressed with any fashion on the course.
I like Brooks's hat.
You do?
I do. I
think it's almost as...
I like the one yesterday a bit better.
Yesterday it was blue, right?
Yeah,
it was
but
blue
it's the same pattern on the hat. I like it.
I don't like what Adidas has done. I don't really like anything I've seen from Nike. Tiger's just out there wearing like a turtleneck so he could be in a t-shirt, I think.
Nice. So here are the guys that I know that people out there are super sweating. Snedeker just made a double bogey. He made double bogey on 14. He's on the 15th right now. So
easiest hole of the day.
It is, but you can go into the water, and if you don't chip in like Dustin did, people are making pars on that hole. He's at +4. He needs to get one back if he wants to remain. He hasn't teed off yet here. I'm using the super track, man. I love that you can zoom in, and for whatever reason, I'm looking at Eddie Pepperell. So he also is at +4 right now, so he needs to make the cut. What else do we have down at the +4 range? Oh, yeah, Sergio. Sergio's on 13 right now. He's at +4. He is not playing well whatsoever. And I was going to actively root against Sergio as someone who didn't take him at all. But behind the camera, Paul's got Sergio. I'd like to see Paul win some money this weekend, or at least have a shot at it. Right now, Sergio has 32 feet for eagle on 13.
And I took some flack because I pretty much came in here saying that I'm cheering against any real golfers.
that you don't have to make
Yeah,
the
because
to miss the cut.
I'm gonna a 6 for 6 everywhere is gonna mean nothing.
But
It's the Masters. It's the Masters tradition.
Right now, it's looking like it's going to be around 71% of people in the Millionaire Maker for the 6 of 6.
Of course.
I mentioned I played 25 lineups this week. I have 23 total players, and Matt Wallace is the only guy who fucked me. He's not going to make the cut, but I'm going to have 6 of 6s everywhere, and that doesn't mean I'm going to make a cent this weekend.
Hold on, I don't want to make a comment that's going to bite me in the ass, but it seemed like everybody spent all day yesterday saying that Hideki was going to make them go broke.
Yeah, Hideki's doing fine.
You need to just take a deep breath and consider the rules, and just know.
And consider that you can make birdies on this course. If you're a really good player, fuck, even Keegan went out.
Okay, Tiger's
just put up numbers today.
Legitimately rocking a T-shirt.
Tiger's legitimately rocking birdies.
Oh, that was like 40 feet, man.
Could CBS, with the way that the leaderboard stands right now?
Well, they'll screw it up.
Could they have asked for a better leaderboard?
Oh, but they'll trigger everybody who's betting on DFS unless it's Tiger. And I was dead.
Oh, I don't think so, because they're going to be showing Brooks. The only guy that, even the broadcast today, I was watching the TSN broadcast. There wasn't a bunch of Molinari. And even though Bryson was in one of the...
Tiger steam that sucker.
Just even when Bryson was on the holes that they were showing, like when he was through Amen Corner, we're on 15 and 16, they just weren't showing his shots. They were showing Day, Dustin, no Bryson.
That was a great bounce back because Tiger actually bogeyed Pat the par 5 previous. So, wow, there it is. And that's like a T-shirt, bro.
I like it. I'd wear that.
With the little mock turtle.
Little mock neck?
All right, come on, Johnny.
So
Pat doesn't want me triggering my guys.
I just don't want you to be triggered. I need that. I need Rom now. Rom can be -7 at the end of the day. Listen, I kind of want Rom to win. He's my highest owned player that I have on DraftKings. I would enjoy it. But -7. Can we just say, will you take -7?
Yeah, I would.
But I told Jeff before we went on air, for everyone out there, that he cannot be triggered the entire time about his guy who's in second place missing a putt. It's not fair. Not when people have real sweats going on. Miss it. Damn it. Harding's at 6. I feel like such a jabroni for not taking him. He was $6,300. I just didn't think he had it in him. I also told one of my friends, he messaged me when he was filling out his lineup. That's good there, Paul. Yeah, thank you. He messaged me and he built this lineup, stars and scrubs. I think it was someone, Rom, and Brooks, and he had Kazire on the lineup. I was like, Kazire is terrible. Don't play Kazire. And then Kazire's in the top 10. So, sorry, Dylan, if you're watching. I feel like an asshole.
Xander's got a heater. I think he's 3 or 4 under on his front 9.
This guy says that the Golf Channel coverage sucks. Well, that's probably because it's not on the Golf Channel. That would be problematic.
Is the Golf Channel just doing live at all day? They're just live at the range for the most part?
I can tell you, I have not turned on the Golf Channel all week. It's like anyone who's using the PGA app, because there are some people that didn't download the Masters app or using Masters.com.
Still ESPN.com to see.
Or they're just using the regular scoreboard. PGA site or the regular PGA app like they would be during the week, and it's horrible. Who are some guys who back here can make it? Chuck Schwartzel's not dead. He needs 3 birdies in his final 5 holes to make the cut. Fred Couples is at +5. Garcia, Pepperell, and Kanaya, the amateur from Japan, they're all at +4, so they need to go out. Lyle, Sink, and Rose are all finito. And what do we got here? Oh, Horschel. I didn't realize he got back to +3. I saw him at 1 under at one point. Weir needs to not make bogey on one of the final 2 holes to potentially make the cut.
I don't want to speak too soon, but the closest thing I have to a sweat right now is Grillo and Stenson. So they're
both at +2 right now.
They're hovering.
But if it gets to, as -8 would say, if it gets to -9, they could be done. Even if they finish at +2. Snedeker makes birdie on 15. So does Willett. They're both at +3. So they're both currently inside the cut line right now.
Let's be realistic. There isn't really a player outside of... Scott's a little too deep into his round, Pat, to get to 9, unless you think really afraid Rom is going to do it.
I haven't seen it pop up yet on the screen, but Sergio has 6 feet for birdie on 13.
So it was a pretty shitty 30-foot lag for Eagle.
He's going up that hill. That's where you want to be. That's where Bryson missed his from. Bryson was a bit farther away than 6 feet. But
easiest hole of the day, to my understanding, is that...
is 15?
Is 15 today.
It's the pin placement on 15. You can actually go at it without fear of you can hit it long and chip it back up, where yesterday it was still a bit on that downslope. What's Haotong at?
1 over.
Is it 1? Okay, that's fine. You can stay at. I played a main lineup. I generally don't play big stakes on like DraftKings tournaments. Don't. But I played in the $150 3 max, and it was one of my 2 teams with Matt Wallace on it, and didn't play Haotong, who I played like everywhere else. Feel like an idiot, Jeff.
It's okay. I got real excited. The one woodland shot they showed us would mean he made the putt, but didn't work out that way.
Who are you guys sweating out there? I assume it's Sergio, but I guess Snedeker is someone.
I would assume Grillo's a popular sweat.
What's that?
Grillo.
Grillo wasn't that owned. He was like 5% owned, I think. I have him a bunch, but really curious to see what Sergio's doing here. How have you liked the coverage so far? Not like today, like through the 2 days.
I think the app has been fantastic, a bit of a lifesaver. I think the second round morning was a bit of a letdown because there wasn't a way to watch Brooks and Dustin.
Yeah, that was stupid. How do you not like flex them into a featured group? Or just add a featured group? Who cares?
We were watching... I mean, Phil, it's okay, I get it, and Rose for obvious reasons, but what was it? The Kuchar Poulter, who both kind of held their own, so I feel bad like bashing anybody.
Listen, as someone with money on the old Ian Poulters to win, although I'll take a top 8 from him, that would be fine. That would pay off the week for me. So wouldn't it be awesome if Poulter beat all these guys? I know you wouldn't be happy, but... No,
okay, hold on a second. I would lose a bet, but I love Poulter. I thought about it this week, Pat. Who would actually win this tournament for me outside of Spieth that would make me not enjoy it? Nobody.
Out of all the guys that you don't have money on, who would you want to see win the most? Tiger?
Yeah, Tiger and Dustin.
Tiger, Dustin, Poulter.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think who else is up there. I mean, Brooks would be too much swag. Be uncontainable.
It'd be a lot of swag from Cust.
I'm not rooting for Jason Day.
Yeah, it seems like you're triggered by
I'm not triggered. It's just annoying. It's annoying. Done.
I should have bet him the moment that he didn't withdraw.
Yeah, that was the joke. I don't know if people actually bet him. People were joking it's time to bet him. I hope the same people actually bet him. I get the joke. So, joke's on us now.
If you had to cap it right now, I'm looking at the live odds, so don't pull it up. What do you think everything is at?
I think Sergio made his putt based on the clap in the back.
Oh,
the golf clap in the back.
The golf clap in the back for Paul.
Sergio hit his 6-footer.
All right, so that's all right. So Sergio T59, but currently inside the cut.
I would think Dustin has to be the favorite because it's 1 stroke and he was the chalkier player of the other ones.
Dustin is the current favorite at Platt, 6.5 to 1 right now.
And to handicap the other 3, not sort of what I would think, but what the books have, I'll just take the pre-tournament. So I would say
2 guys are now tied at number 2. They're both
Molinari and Brooks.
And Brooks.
Day is sort of because there's a bit of a question mark and there's an anti-Day sentiment that I'm digging into. What's he at?
Brooks 7 to 1, Molly 7 to 1, Day 9 to 1, Rahm 9 to 1.
It wouldn't be a show without me saying I'll say this, but it's setting up for a great tournament for your friends that don't like bet golf but could make a live bet on the weekend.
Yeah,
because 9-10 to 1 for 2 days sweat. And the weather this weekend is supposed to be crazy, and that's something we'll get into as we go on because we got a lot of time. But
yeah, we got hours. We're here with you for hours. Come hang with us.
I know. Ben was Cooley was joking. Coley was. How do you pronounce it?
I thought it was Coley, but that's me.
Coley was you were almost worried this morning that Brooks and DJ were going to shoot 6 under, was going to run away with it. So I'm really excited about what we have.
Me too. I mean, this is a congestion.
Because everybody's...
What's Tiger at now?
3. He just hit
3?
It. Yeah,
so after that long? Ooh.
Is that Tiger?
That is.
Oh, that's your boy Harding for another, I think.
Fuck!
So he'll get to 7. He's got a foot for 7.
He can stay at 7. That's fine. I don't like it when the people have Scott's the one to watch out for right now at -5.
Well, because he's still got the 2 par 5s.
He's got the 2 par 5s. I just need him to go full Adam Scott here at some point, miss a 2-foot putt. Stupid Adam Scott. Hate that guy. He's going to make the list, Jeff. Let's check in with some of our favorites.
Are you looking to are you going to be live bet a Jordan Spieth matchup on the weekend?
I didn't listen. If I was gonna bet the Spieth stuff, I would have hammered him like pre-tournament. I was just too scared that he'd play well. I didn't bet him. I didn't bet on him. I didn't bet against him. This isn't bad though. I like this.
What do you like? An amateur made an eagle to squeak inside the line.
Was it Dylon?
It was O'Connell.
Oh, who's the guy? Dylon Bling?
And Kayana Kanaya just squeaked inside also.
Siwoo has an eagle putt.
And this 10th hole's been an absolute beast. Most of my guys usually hit it in the bunker.
I gotta favorite some of my guys here. Where the hell is JB? All right, JB, what are you doing? JB's at -1 on that 15th hole. He's in that group with Siwoo. I wish that was the featured group. That would be awesome.
I have a lot. Okay, I overexposed myself to both JB and Siwoo. Those were the players in that range that I loved. I didn't really go anywhere else, and every time I kept building, I came back to Siwoo. So you better not screw me.
JB is, he has 24 feet for birdie. Oh, is Rory getting hot with the putter?
That was the putt Tiger just hit.
So did you watch
I think.
Did you see much of Bryson stuff? Because I was watching all of his like putts on Shot Tracker.
No, they couldn't see it.
You could watch it on the app. You could watch all of his shots. So that's what I was doing.
I like to watch the good shots. I like people like to torture themselves to see the bad ones.
I just wanted it from like when he started melting down, like what happened. So he hit a few wayward irons, but then he kept leaving everything to the right. Like everything would be going in, just break right at the end. And then we started missing putts coming in. He was just aiming aggressively left, and it was just coming up shortly left. So he got into his own head at some point. It'll be interesting to see how he rebounds here, though. Because you can have it like, if the lead stays at -7, let's say, unless Justin fucking Harding makes birdie on 18.
Which is given birdies today. Definitely more than we saw yesterday. And the weather's just been fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you need to get the...
In case you need a guest.
Oh, in case we need a guest, that's right. We might be streaming someone in here. Who knows?
Oh, man. What a gross feeling for Rose. Casey's and don't hate on Casey too much. You'll want to bet him his next start. Because he did this at the Players, Pat.
Is that in?
He sunk everyone at the Players, and then they
won the next week.
Valspar, which, granted, was a course that he was comfortable with, but nonetheless.
Oh, Adam Scott had to lay up on the par 5? No, but he's got 3 feet for birdie.
He's gonna get it.
It's Adam Scott.
In the Uniqlo. Which I thought was nice, was much like higher end fashion than it is. It's really like scrubby fashion. Louis.
I guess we got to sweat Louis too, because if he gets hot on the par 5s.
To get to 9 under, we're talking?
Oh, I mean, he gets to that. Well, he gets to that. He's at 6, isn't he?
No, he's at 5. He gave one back.
So if
he's at 4 and he just stuck it. So if he birdies that, he'll get to 5, going to 13.
I guess that's the same situation Scott's in. But I mean, 16 is birdieable. 14's been playing super tough. Like everyone who gets the birdie on 13, like half of them have given it back on 14.
Historically, just in like golf course architecture, 14, when you have a par 5 at 13 and 15, I would expect 14 to be one of your hardest holes.
What do you mean?
Because the par 5s are 13 and 15.
Yeah.
So there should be a very difficult hole sandwich between them.
Well, that's not helping me out for birdie streaks, Jeff.
Well, sorry.
No, I agree with you. If I was setting up a course, I would want that too. If 2 of the easier holes were within the hole.
Yeah, you sort of want that gauntlet hole. Can we speak? So Tim's perfect lineup, right?
Tim's perfect lineup?
Is he like locked through at 6 for 6?
I believe so, yeah.
I mean, it's a 71 percentile, but still.
There's a lot of people with some good-looking 6 of 6s right now. He's got Louis. He's got Louis, Brooks, and Bubba in Spieth.
And
Beauregard, who's good.
And he's at 2 under.
I forget who the last guy. And he has Cooch, who's in. So it's a good-looking lineup.
Good lineup.
But the thing is, like, with all the names at the top, like, my best lineup right now, I think, is in, like, 300th, and I have Molinari.
Bryson.
No, that lineup is in, like, 900th now. It's Molinari, Dustin, Poulter, Appy Barnrat, Howell, and someone. So I have, like, 6 guys inside the top 20, and I'm, like, making $60. So everyone's kind of live because all the good guys are winning. It's really going to be about what your mid-tier and scrub guys do. Like, I need Rafa Cabrera-Bello to have himself a weekend here, but I need the Grios of the world and all of them to kind of get it going.
Yeah, JB.
Apparently, Grio just dunked one into the water.
Decky's in trouble, too.
Decky's in trouble?
Yeah, you already got one in the water.
Who?
Decky. He's going to be putting from 8 feet for bogey.
On what hole?
On the par 5?
No, number 12.
Oh, okay.
I've already got Decky as having played 12. Okay, guys can survive the water on 13, though, so that would be an ugly double for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, Grio's going to need to flash this short game here. I don't know where people are seeing this. How are they so far ahead of me?
So far ahead of you.
Well, I'm just looking at the shot tracker.
And Grio's on the par 5, too, so Decky and Grio are just gas canning par 5s, and Tiger is literally almost dropped another 30-footer.
Maybe because we're streaming out and we're streaming this, that maybe our internet isn't working quite as fast. I'll get on to...
If you want to
I'll get off of the Wi-Fi here on my phone and try to track it that way.
If you want to be more with us, Tiger just tapped in for par.
Yeah, because we're on delay on YouTube anyway.
So if you're watching on YouTube, so pause your TV till Tiger's scorecard leaves the screen.
Oh, Si Woo made birdie, though. That's good news. Oh, he's got to like that.
I'm going to...
Hideki has an 8-foot par putt on 13.
Okay.
And he made bogey.
Well, he's got to just make the cut.
Yeah, at this point, you just want him through.
All right, maybe Rom got a nice little learn from Tiger. Boy, oh boy. Too many lollygagging.
Yeah, so if you want to catch up with us, Rom is hitting his putt now. And it's getting to the hole, it's getting to the hole, it's getting to the hole. He missed, and the ball is stopped. So if you just wanted to pause for 15 seconds to be with us, or you can just be ahead. And then spoil everything for me in the chat.
Jeez. Mitchell had a bit of a roller coaster today, but he got in.
I mean, you gotta, it's funny, I'm sweating Harding on 18 for a birdie, but you kind of expect everyone to play 16, 17, 18 at par, and it can go sideways real quick, right? What do you think of the table, by the way? Shout out to the guy who made it for me.
I like just the smell, the fresh smell of the fresh wood. Yeah. And honestly, because I've bemoaned to you a bit, I guess. Oh, Rick, you don't end up in that bunker, my man. I bemoaned to you quite a bit how much I hated the old table.
I hated it too. It was just the one that got me when I showed up. It was like fucking patio furniture from IKEA. This one actually looks sharp. It's a bit big, but it looks and goes in with the background. I got to fill up the background some more, over your head for this 2-shot. This guy said, I play the players pay suggested, and I'm in last place. I don't understand how that could be possible. I feel like the picks are doing pretty well this week, aren't they?
I don't know. Last place in what?
I don't know. Life, apparently, with this guy, because he can't fucking spell Pat. Let's see. I can bring up my picks right now.
You don't even have to justify it.
I know. I'm just curious, because I thought I was having a good picks week.
Leishman just made a birdie.
That's a name that I haven't even just heard of at all.
Yeah, exactly. He's just lollygagging.
This guy said Tim would look fantastic in the middle of Pat and Jeff. I actually got the table made.
Harding's in the trees, Pat.
That's where Rose was. Yeah, so I got
he might have to hit a provisional.
Oh, Pro V1. Make a quintuple bogey. Go away, Justin Harding. Yeah, I got the table made. So if we ever do, remember when we tried to have the 3 people before and we were all huddled up like this? So I got a big part right here. I don't know where the microphone would exactly go, but we have enough for a seat right here if someone wants to come join. Sure. And if we wanted to have 4, because I was talking to Cam. I was actually the surprise I was going to surprise you and the viewers with was to have Cam on the show.
Today.
But he's in Vegas.
Good for Cam.
He's out there sweating it. Who did he tell me he bet on? I assume everyone. So there's Scott's at 6.
Yeah.
All right. Need you to make a bogey someone here. Good pecs on Adam Scott.
Do you know
looking good these days?
I gotta give props, and I know his calves have gotten a lot of credit, but Phil is tighter than he's been in my entire life. His torso, his turkey, it's
here's
gone.
Louis. And he's good. Yeah, Louis can just stay at 7. All these guys just stay at 7. That's all I want.
You got to get to 7 to stay at 7.
Yeah, but just don't get past that. Don't make a stupid birdie on 14 or something, or make eagle on 13. Let's see. Who did Cam bet here? I got Casey at 35-1.
Oh, that's
poor Cam. You got and Hideki. He's got Hideki and Casey. And he bet Matt Wallace too. Those were his 3 bets.
A guy who,
rough week.
I don't
Cam.
think he was too familiar with golf betting, but I guess he watched our show and he's like, he asked me on Twitter, how come on the show I said if you're betting Paul Casey, you have to plug your nose?
Why did you say that?
Yeah, that's what he asked me. I'm like, I couldn't explain it. Like, I don't know, because it's Paul Casey. Like,
do you feel like he got it explained to him now? I guess Tiger's only at 3. So the picks were the Draftkings picks. Dustin and Rom were the $10,000 guys that I gave out. DeChambeau and Fleetwood. DeChambeau's making the cut, isn't he? Or Fleetwood's making the cut.
He's even or 1 under.
Yeah,
He's even.
He just wasn't putting at all. So those guys are doing fine. Hideki, Molinari, and Phil. Say that's doing okay. Cantlay, Stenson, Poulter.
Stenson just made a clutch birdie.
All right, so Cantlay, Stenson, Poulter, and Rafa. Poulter's doing well. The other guys are making the cut, but not doing great. And at the bottom, Haotong, Howell, Griot, and Holmes. Howell's doing fine, but all those guys are currently making the cut. So within the column, everyone is currently making the cut, so that's good. I don't understand how you could be in last place. This seems like a very poor application of the picks. That's the majority of my core, at least. What's Rory doing here? He's giving it a lean. Has he cut it too right? No, came up short.
And Ricky ended up in that bunker right, short-sided. So some tough up and downs on a tough hole, the 10th. My team's been taking their medicine on 10 for a day and a half now, Pat. Anyone I'm invested in is taking their medicine on that 10th hole for a day and a half now, it seems.
What?
Sergio.
What did Sergio do?
Just gotta look at his
You just go look at his shot?
shot.
I was waiting for it to come up. Let's see what old Serge is up to. If it gets a laugh, it's either within oh my God, he's in the trees. So he put it in the trees to the left of the green. Now he just chipped out. He has 73 feet for par. But he still has the par 5. So if he can 2-putt here, make bogey, and go make birdie on the 15, then he should be okay. It's just I'd be worried about the way that he's playing right now. If you were a Sergio guy who needed him to make the cut, would you be worried?
Of course, because is he a hold it together guy?
No. No, he's not.
Okay.
And he's got bad vibes on 15 from last year, as we remember.
Sergio's in big trouble.
Adam Scott is just crushing it off the tee.
And you know who's literally just ridden that cut line for the day now has been Willett.
Willett is
His whole round
currently in.
His whole round's been riding that line.
So Hideki is back down to +2 after the bogey. I got to see what Griot's up to. Griot and Grace, I think, are playing together. They're both on that par 5. Be in the woods, Louie. It looks fine. No, that's position A. That's where everyone's like getting it to 30 feet for eagle from. Stupid Louie.
How's he doing it this week? Is it still all the chipping?
Griot is going to make bogey. He has 3 feet for bogey on the par 5. But that keeps him at +3. He's not out of it yet. He still has a shot as long as the leaders stay at -7.
Well, that's danger zone.
Well, it's danger zone because he can't fuck up again.
Someone just bogeyed.
When you say someone just bogeyed, can you clarify who it was so I know?
Well, because I'm looking at the old-fashioned scoreboard.
Grace made par on the par 5 too, so he'll remain at +2.
I'm looking at the old-fashioned scoreboard, and it just kind of flashed, but I couldn't see who. I'm going to guess it was Charlie Hoffman, but he's okay. He's fine. He's 1 under.
He's 1 under?
Yeah, and the books got all their money for that first-round leader stuff.
They did. I thought his shot tracker lied to me at one point and said he made an eagle on 8 yesterday, and he actually just parred it. And I was like, oh, he's in first place. This is fantastic. Everyone's getting paid.
And great news, JB Holmes made a birdie on 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's to 2 under, nice in the red.
JB just kicking back, waiting in the wings. Maybe I didn't actually check the weather for yesterday, see if it changed or not. I assume tomorrow's still awesome and Sunday is the day it's a clusterfuck.
There's already rumors of Monday, man, with how ugly the Sunday looks.
Well, they're going to get rain overnight. The guys who go out early tomorrow might get a nice soft course. Might get a bit of slower greens.
The greens have been historically slower than ever. They're not. I don't know. We haven't had a traditional.
And it does look like the leaders might encounter some wind tomorrow. Like if you're playing Showdown tomorrow, you want the guys going out early. There's it's going to be wet and no wind until 3 p.m. And then the leaders get the worst of it on Sunday, but Sunday just overall looks pretty crappy in terms of wind. Looks pretty gusty out there.
Is that Hovland? Oh, yeah. I was trying to guess the body because I couldn't tell who that is. Oh, Hilva look for eagle.
Good for him.
Yeah, you put it in the middle of that fairway on 13 today, you got 30 feet for eagle.
Unless you're Dustin or JT, who put it into the creek and still made par. Actually, Dustin made birdie.
Here, Dustin chipped in from there.
Someone was referring to Alvaro Ortiz as the good Ortiz now.
This is the most amount of amateurs we've ever seen potentially make the cut in years.
Who's Joven Rebula. Where's that guy from?
Well, he's the only one out of here.
Yeah, but he's looking sharp, though, in that tie.
Joven Rebula. That's Ernie Els' nephew.
So he's South African?
It must be, I guess. This is a tough up and down for Ricky. Rory made a great little chip to get it right beside the pin. And that'll be what?
That'll
8
be fine.
feet?
Apparently this JB putt was ridiculous.
Was it with
Pat, how far behind the leaders can someone be and still win from here? Historically, basically guys that weren't inside the top 10 as of yesterday have no chance based on how it's always turned out. But
this year has a different feel and a different vibe.
Well, I would say if you're going to make a head-to-head or make an in-play wager, I saved some money. Whether I save money or not, I still might fire on Sunday. But if stuff looks like it's going to be terrifying on Sunday, you might want to go get a guy who can go out and post.
Oh, you want to re-up on JB Holmes you just told everybody?
Maybe. What's he at? What's JB at?
He's at 2 under.
No, but what are his odds?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. Everyone's odds are probably insane just because of the names at the top.
Holmes is exactly what he was, 125.
I know this is a bit of a different animal because it's, the Masters. And
Phil's 40 to 1 right now.
Woodland gave one back. Everybody's talking, Gary.
Maybe Griot can make birdie on 16 and not go into the water.
Man, guess who Biergarten just made eagle?
Tim's team. Tearing it up.
Tim's team is slaying.
I wonder what place he's in. I suppose I can go look that up, can't I? I'd be curious. Maybe he was right. Maybe he's guaranteed winning $1 million.
What's his team, Brooks?
We already went through it. It's Brooks.
Spieth.
I'll try to find it here in the actual contest.
Jeez. Let's see.
Tell you what I didn't like about Thursday was everyone crying about Molinari or about Hideki.
Yeah, that was weird.
Just take a big fucking bottle of calm down juice.
I'm not even on the internet yet when people are complaining that hard.
It took me. I spent all day yesterday and I didn't log on to Draftkings to see how I was doing once. I was very proud of myself.
I've pretty much had to stay away still. I feel great about my positions, but every year at the Masters, like I said, I go 6 for 6 and win nothing. So I don't think it means anything. I know who I'm sweating. That's about it.
Trying to find Tim's team in the Millionaire Maker, and I cannot.
Maybe he didn't even enter one.
I mean, there could be, or he just entered the wrong tournament. What is my best? I'm trying to see what my best DK team is now. No, I'm way down the list. Burnrat, Rafa, Poulter, Rom, DeChambeau. It's my current best one right now. This guy asks the Andrew curse over, please. Did you not play the March Madness bracket? Did you play the bracket?
No.
If you had followed the show bracket, everyone won who used it because we just faded all Tim's picks. And the two teams that he said had no chance of winning, Virginia and Texas Tech.
That's awesome. Didn't something happen just the other day that was so awesome and timely? Oh, he watched hockey for the first time in in the year.
And had very strong takes when Tampa was up 3-0. See, the best part about his golf picks so far this year is that he tries to make curses on other sports while the golf is going on, and the curse just moves over to those. So I'm curious to see what happens this weekend. What else is he? He'll probably curse. He's been trying to curse Game of Thrones.
I knew you prepared me for it, but now like Grillo's at the bottom of the sweat here, or I should say the top of the sweat.
Grillo has 15 feet for birdie on 16.
Okay.
Let's make it. How about we make it?
Did Sergio die yet, or what?
He only got a bogey.
Okay, so
Just-
he's still alive because he's going to 15.
74 feet to 1 foot and tapped in. So that's.
Who we got here?
Hovland for Eagle. There it
Hovland.
is.
Good pace on that putt.
Wow, 1 under, bro.
Scott gonna make fucking birdie on 14? What a jerk.
Is he actually?
I don't know. I think
Then you need to worry.
yeah. I'm already worried. I'm stressing
Okay,
this
so is
entire
Woodland
time.
putting it in the drink or sticking it? What do you think, Pat?
Maybe they're just running out of guys to show. 2 feet. That looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That is
Get
good.
that bounce back.
Oh, Cust is in 55,225th place
I
right
want
now,
to
he says.
see the putt of Ricky Fowler for par.
Did we not see it already?
No.
What's Fowler at? -3?
Yeah, but does that mean he made... Oh, yeah, okay, that means he made the putt. Nice.
I know. I don't know.
No,
if
because it's on through 10. -3 through 10.
so he made it. Nice
Yeah.
to see that they're showing us this.
At least...
We're not even seeing like all Tiger shots, are we?
No.
This is weird. Weird coverage.
And I
And
assume
we're getting a lot of Hovland.
But I don't think we're watching any special feed that we're not aware of. I think we're watching the main feed.
I think so. Maybe we're not. No, because we've been jumping around to everyone, haven't we?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Rory. That's a case.
That's on 11.
Oh, that's
and
fine.
he
Hit the
got
tree and
lucky.
bounce
Yeah,
back
he got
out.
lucky. Harding. Was that for bogey or par?
That has to be for bogey.
Yeah, he was where Rose was.
Yes, don't be afraid to emulate that, Adam Scott.
Okay.
No, it's just a bogey.
Just a singular bogue. Well, so he had that to save a great par.
Yeah. Apparently, if you get into the trees on 18, you can get yourself out of it pretty easily.
Well, apparently the pin is gettable today.
Oh, Tim just texted me and said that Bubba and Spieth are killing him. He can't win. So he's really trying to play up the curse now, really trying to use it to his advantage. Maybe we don't have the main feed on. Maybe we're watching like Amen Corner feed. Hence why we're getting so much Hovland.
No, because I feel like we've gotten everybody. Wow, he's right in front of Rory's ball with a better lie. I don't like the Fowler kit.
Patrick Reed made birdie on
If
13.
they want to send me a hat, I'll take it.
But you don't like the hat.
The hat's the one part of the kit I really do like. Uh-oh, what's going on here?
It's wrong. He's
Shit.
chipping. He's fine.
No, he's not fine.
So unless Rom has a 2-foot birdie putt on every hole, like you're
No!
stressing out,
If he's got like a 30-foot par putt, I don't stress out.
it's fine. 5 feet for par. I know. Listen, if he's not making his 5-foot par putts, he's not winning.
That's what I say every time I see someone I need to hit a putt has that putt. I'm like, you can sweat this putt all you want, Fienberg, but if you can't hit this one, you can't win shit.
Hence Bryson.
I was really annoyed Spieth played really well today, Pat.
I know. You find it very triggering.
No, I find it very enjoyable when he doesn't play well for whatever reason.
It's not like he's really... I guess he would take another... He got it to -1. He'd have to shoot like 67 or 65 tomorrow, I feel, to like get back in it.
So Snedeker's on 18 needing a birdie to have the chance.
He's at +... Oh, yeah, he is.
So that's probably a bit of a sweat. And
Sergio's on 15 right now.
And Pepperell made a clutch birdie on 15 to get it to 4 where he'll have a chance.
But he has 16, 17, 18 left?
Yes.
Okay. Willett is on 18 right now with a par to potentially make the cut.
It'd be nice to see him play the weekend. I
Yeah.
didn't roster him.
I actually
anywhere.
kind of want him to miss the cut so he can just get to Harbour Town,
Oh, I see where you're going with
chill
this.
out, get ready for Heritage.
You want to root for that? What number do we get on Danny at Harbour Town?
80? I actually don't know who's playing at Harbour Town.
Apparently the field's pretty strong. People had mentioned it the other day because they thought Hideki had ruined all their week, so they did the little research. Is this Tiger for birdie? Because his putts have been on in the last half hour.
Let's see. Why'd you take 80 minutes to putt Tiger? That looks good. That is good. Tiger.
Birdie on 11.
Are we sure that was for birdie? It didn't say. Paul, do we have the main feed or just the Amen Corner feed?
I'm not sure.
I think we're seeing everybody, though. And we've been seeing them for longer than... we're seeing guys like Harding. We're seeing Scott. I think we're on the main feed.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah, Tiger Birdie's... Man, that's not an easy hole to birdie.
Tiger could be in the lead here after all is said and done. CBS is praying for that. Or if it stays how it is right now, Tiger either plays with Poulter or Phil, which would be pretty awesome for a pairing, too.
Longer than 5 feet, Patrick.
Is it? What is it? 8 feet?
I don't know. This is where you really... Oh, guess what? You know that great Woodland shot on 12?
He missed it?
Yeah.
It's 6 feet. Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, well, you got a better eye than I do.
John Rahm, faux pas.
Need all the pars you can get, especially on 11.
Sergio has a shot for the bad juju.
What does that mean, the bad juju?
Yeah, what does the
Is
bad
that a
juju
good thing
mean?
or a bad thing?
The place where he dunked it last year.
Oh, yeah, he's on 15.
He's on 15.
Nice drive. Everything's looking okay.
Middle of the fairway for Sergio. He's going to try to spin it into the water 6 consecutive times.
Hideki's just got to survive and birdie 15 for us. And everybody, I assume.
Yeah. Griot made par at 16.
So I guess just the big rounds on the course. Louis, Scott, Rahm, Tiger, Howell.
Adam Scott missed his birdie putt on 14.
So that's clutch. That he hits that, then he goes to 15 to get to 8.
Yeah. Oh, Stenson's in the water on 15.
Oh, I spoiled it here, Pat. But this is why it's hard to bet on Gary Woodland, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary. Everybody's talking Gary. He's in a lot of my lineups. Come on, Gary.
Hideki parred. I just had to go make sure that Snedeker wasn't on that. Snedeker wasn't on that parlay. He is not. So like we're really sweating Griot coming down the stretch here.
Yeah, and I'm hoping not to have to sweat Hideki.
Well, Hideki, if he gets in at 2, he should be good.
Grace wasn't able to birdie 15.
I know he parred that ages ago.
Oh.
Yeah, Serge right down the middle. So we got to watch Rahm, we got to watch Tiger, Louis, and Scott.
I did something very unkosher today, but only because we were going to be here.
You ate like a roasted pig?
No, although I would. I bet Rahm to beat Tiger today.
Oh, really?
I think they're tied.
Brendan Grace just missed a...
Oh, great shot by Tiger. He's coming.
Grace just missed a 15-foot birdie try. He parred number 16.
So he's out there with Griot?
Yeah, they're seemingly on the same... Or they're just quickly playing the par 3. So we have Matsuyama on 15 too, right?
Tiger, I don't even think he chewed gum last year.
Like he just picked it up? Like how some people pick up smoking later in life, Tiger picked up chewing gum.
It seems like gum is a new thing for him, yeah.
Snedeker is on 18. He needs a birdie to make the cut. Potentially. I mean,
Has he already...
plus 3 is certainly not safe, but it's safer than plus 4, which cannot make the cut.
Fleetwood with a birdie to get into the red.
Snedeker is in the bunker, it looks like, on 18.
Up the left, correct? There's a short one and there's a deeper one.
He's in the one next to the green, to the right.
Oh, green side.
That one. So he needs to chip it in to give himself a chance to make the cut.
He's going home.
Weather delay.
Is that a real thing?
That's what someone just said in the chat. Yeah, we don't have the sound on, so we can't hear it.
Well, that's annoying.
Oh, so now we got to really sweat here.
Should call like Tim or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or should call like well, you know what? Your ratings might go up though.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna be a weather delay show.
Sergio is 31 feet for Eagle.
31 feet for Eagle for
And
Sergio?
the Eagle would get him to 2, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the Eagle would get him to +2. Yeah,
Tiger just hit a great shot. Rom's got to think about 12 now. That's no fun. This course could be gettable with even more rain, though.
That's the problem. And I think Louis has a very short birdie opportunity here as well. Or he made birdie on 13, which is fine. You can make the birdies at the 2 par 5s, just don't make any fucking more, Louis. Despite the fact that he seems to like chip in on the hardest holes.
I just couldn't bet 40-1. I just wasn't biting that bullet.
On Louis?
I think about it, like, because I think about him to bet every tournament, but 40-1, you can't touch that. Not for me.
What's old Si Woo doing here? Let's check in. We always need. He's either like 2 feet from the hole or he's like putting for quadruple bogey.
He actually just made a bogey, to be honest, on 16.
And he's currently 3 feet for birdie on 17.
Well,
Just the swings of Si Woo. Now, Aaron Wise made the cut.
Jeez, Tiger's going to have that to get to 5 under, fellas. Damn.
Should we call Cust? I'll see if he's around.
Tiger doing... He's playing too...
He was in the chat?
Tiger's playing too well, my friends.
Right when our thing went black.
Or just well enough.
Cust was in the chat right when the technical difficulties happened. Big shocker.
And he took no responsibility.
That sounds like Tim. Play for the day likely done? Really? I just assumed there's lightning. Because it doesn't seem to be, maybe just I can't see it on TV. All right, let's shoot a link to Tim. We'll get him on. He says he's around.
Yeah, we're bogeyed.
Oh, too bad. But, oh, man, if there's rain and everyone has to leave Augusta, think about the fucking surge pricing he's going to make. It's going to be like 4x Uber. Adam Scott for birdie at 14. I already know you missed, jerk.
This just sucks for TV if they're done for the day, because there's no way I'm going to wake up. And
It also sucks for us because we were going to be here for a while. And
But my point being is there's no way at like 8:30 they're going to have, well, because Tiger's playing, they will have it live for us, right?
yeah, it's hard to tell because they don't seem to bend for anything.
Bullschmucks.
I just bring him on.
I don't know what the best thing to do here for me is.
Just put it into your ear. So where do we stand at a weather delay then? Si Woo has to come back on and tap in his 3-footer, which is no gimme. That's for sure. Ooh.
Usually he comes on these things and
Oh, Tim, are you on?
Appearance.
I am on, although the thing didn't jump up. Anyway, okay, I'm on.
You're on. Did you?
Can't see you.
Did you? Yes, that's fine. Do you need to see us?
No,
Don't worry. Don't. He doesn't need to see us, Paul.
I'm fine.
Yeah, normally just...
We have a lot going on with the setup. It's an unusual setup.
Fair enough.
So your team's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too bad. I wish I hadn't taken Bubba Watson. He's killing me, and Spieth is killing me. But overall, it's not too bad.
Bubba's not doing horrible.
Yeah, what's Bubba doing?
Yeah, but I think he's made 2 eagles, which is good for DraftKings scoring.
I needed more.
I mean, when your goal is to win the Millie Maker with one lineup, even par for your worst golfer isn't good enough.
I know, but he was my last ad.
Okay, Tim, as
Grio has a real bad angle on 17.
As someone with the only link here to the outside world, what are they saying? Is this going to be long? Are we done for the day? What have you heard?
All I know is that I'm looking at the weather radar, and it does look like there's some storms are coming. So
should we?
I don't know.
Should we?
My suspicion is that this is Mother Nature doing what it can to cool Tiger Woods down.
They're not going to strike him with lightning. That's not what you're implying, is it?
No, just he was on a roll. I don't know. I think we're gonna. Obviously, they're not shutting it down if there isn't. I mean, they're showing it right now on TV. The storms. I know it's moving pretty quickly, but so maybe they'll get this thing in. They get through this thing here quickly, and maybe we'll be back in an hour or so. I don't know.
I mean, what time would it be getting dark? Because it's already 5:13.
Probably something after 7. Probably 7:30ish. I'd have to hazard.
And Ricky, Rory, and
Tiger and Rahm.
Yes, they're the last two groups out.
So I would imagine they become like the feature group tomorrow morning if they have to go up super early. It would seem pretty nonsensical.
So there wouldn't be like full coverage, but there would just be the feature group coverage.
Like it wouldn't be on TV. It would be on Masters.com or Masters.org, whichever one.
Augusta has their own way of doing things.
Yeah, but they've been showing almost everything.
I agree, and of course, people still have the gall to complain on Twitter about not seeing everything. Like it's written on their birth certificate that they have a right to see every shot from every player.
Are you
we can see every shot from every player.
Are you upset with the improvements or the efforts IBM have made?
I think the new graphics are terrible and a joke.
Oh, I love the new graphics. I mean, those won't be the graphics on Saturday and Sunday. By the way,
certainly hope not.
They're not cheap and generic. They're actually quite. You don't know fucking anything about this stuff, by the way.
It's the Masters, and I know what looks nice.
He thinks the audio line is active.
That's true. So.
I don't care for them. I think the non-serif font is unreadable. There's a lot of it I don't like.
But no, CBS will have their own graphics package, which we haven't seen yet. This is Masters.com stuff. So the Masters is putting this out.
I thought ESPN and CBS were sharing these, but okay.
I would assume, but I would assume the graphics packages are different. We'll get the traditional.
Yeah, of course.
And the CBS has their own font too, which they use.
I hope. I love the app. The app is fantastic.
So I guess it's easy to say you feel comfortable calling it for Brooks?
Oh, I don't want to even talk about the top of the leaderboard. I would rather talk about other things to go with the tournament.
You don't want to talk about the top of the leaderboard?
You want to talk about other things to what?
I don't want to talk about the guy tied in first.
Talk to us about Koepka.
I don't want to.
Why not?
We'll let things play out. I don't want to get involved.
What does that mean?
That means you believe in the curse.
No, it doesn't. I think that there's good play here. I'm very upset that there's no fire in these greens. This is not the Masters.
Yeah, no, but the Ray, they can't really do anything about that. But yeah, you certainly mentioned. That makes me think on the weekend, though, Pat, they're going to get diabolical. Between the wind and the green speeds that they'll want, place could get diabolical.
Let me say this about the top of the board. Molinari terrifies me.
Really? Out of all the guys?
Molinari is an Italian Brooks Koepka. He grinds it out. He goes about his business. He doesn't have a flaw in his game. He's a major champion that people overlook. He's not wearing as nice of a hat as Koepka is, but otherwise, he scares the living daylights out of me.
See? Tim's on board with the hat. Brooks's hat looks good.
I think the fashion has been great at the Masters. I think the stuff that Spieth's worn every day has been great.
Stop.
In fact, I went today to the golf store and saw the shirt he was wearing yesterday, and if they had it in my size, I would have bought it. They only had it in smalls and mediums, so I didn't buy it. But I would have bought that. I thought it was so cool with the red and the blue, like boxes on his shoulders.
I don't know if he's trolling me.
No, I loved it. I absolutely loved that. And I thought what he was wearing today was pretty neat, too.
Well, he was dressed like a little boy yesterday, Tim.
I thought he was dressed fine. He's better than walking around with a T-shirt on like some people.
Tiger looks good in that T-shirt. He looks yoked.
That T-shirt looks good. And Phil looks trim AF.
Phil's in good shape.
Looks in fantastic shape.
Phil made so many important par-saving putts today.
Yeah.
Phil saved himself for this flat blade today because he was not getting around off the tee very well.
Let's see here.
He could easily have shot 4 or 5 more strokes over par.
Are there credible people with an opinion on if they're going to play again?
Everyone just kind of like someone said that sunset is at 7:55, so they're definitely not going to get it in today. And that would even make a lot of sense because they didn't get it all in yesterday too. But they barely got it in, and everything was kind of nice. This guy actually asked, what is the projected cut? So if you're just tuning in, the projected cut at the moment is +3, but that all depends on what the leaders are up to. If anyone gets to -8, that will push everything to +2. And the +2s right now are not safe. They're one spot from not being safe, though. So if Haotong, Stenson, who I believe is in the water on 15, that could push everything to +2, and +2 would just be safe regardless.
The +3s are lucky, as Tim was kind of alluding to, that Tiger's getting cooled down.
It's not Tiger I'm worried about.
You think Louis?
It's Louis and Scott. Tiger's at what, -4?
Yeah, but he's got like 4 feet to get to -5. He hasn't played the par 5 yet on the back. Him and Rom.
Par 5s, yeah.
I guess
him and Rom.
Stenson actually in the water here? Because I'm just seeing him through 14. Maybe I'm just...
Not showing it on the shot tracker.
They're not showing it on the shot tracker? Is someone fake news in the chat?
Ban them.
I'm not. I'm just kind of glancing in and out of it. Oh no, it's not Sergio.
I have found the par 5s have been so easy the last couple of days.
I found that
Because
I found that 15 has actually played a bit tough. I know it's playing as the easiest hole, but I'm just seeing very few eagle putts.
Well, unless you're Justin Thomas and don't know what you're hitting and put it in the tributary, you should be able to have like 30 for eagle at the worst.
Well, you're talking about 13.
Yeah, you're talking about 13.
Was it 13 that he dunked it? Okay, I mean 13.
Yes.
15.
Well, here's the thing. Because it's been so soft, all those balls, like Kuchar specifically, guys are coming into that with hybrids, and the green is holding them at 13. Normally, the green wouldn't hold those shots, but there's been a lot of rain, so the green is actually holding those shots. And yeah, you got to take advantage. We just saw the amateur stick it to like 10 feet there.
Hovland.
There are 9 players that I consider real world golfers at the moment that are outside the cut line.
So we got, let's see here, Casey, Lowry, Wallace, Schwartzel, Sergio, Pepperell, Snedeker.
Rosensink, I gave.
Oh, Rosensink, sorry. Mike Weir.
What a gag job from Rose. That's shameful.
He just wanted to get ready for RBC Heritage.
Yeah, sure he did.
I heard a rumor Day is throwing the first pitch out at the Braves game tonight.
Is that actually true?
No, that was me on Twitter being silly.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He's taking the whole family to the Braves game.
If it wasn't Koepka, who you picked to win, who would it be from you think it's Molinari is the one who's the most terrifying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No question. Because he doesn't have a weakness. That's why.
Well, you mean he does have a weakness. He really can't putt.
He putts just fine.
He doesn't putt.
Fine.
He gets super streaky putting. But as we saw,
he was putting the lights out, and he's putting well here.
I mean, it's no different than like Paul Casey. Paul Casey won like 4 weeks ago. He's an awful putter. He putted well that week. And then what happens? Paul Casey goes back to being Paul Casey. He's in like last place.
Molinari's been playing good. He played well at the match play. He terrifies me. I think he's very mechanical. He doesn't get overwhelmed by his emotions. I don't expect him.
Yeah, no, he's got a guy. Yeah, no, I kind of agree with.
He's not like all the Italian people I know that tuck it with the hands.
No, and he is kind of like he is kind of like the European Brooks in the sense that Tim was alluding to. He's like that.
I think Day will crash out probably tomorrow. I don't think he has a real say in this.
Day? The one thing that Jason Day does not need going for him is the reverse curse. That he can just go fuck off.
I just don't see it happening for Day. I mean, I think that maudlin act of, my back is sore, I'm going to go and shoot 7 under. Like, I don't find that compelling. And I just don't think he's going to, I don't think he'll figure in. I think he will fade. And probably tomorrow.
This is a real shame because this is like outside of the Sunday, and yeah, it's the weekend, and we're all gonna do nothing and watch a lot of golf. But this Friday evening, getting home from work, Tiger back 9 at the Masters TV window. Oh, it's been so enjoyable.
Apparently, everyone's saying Stenson is wet, although Shot Tracker isn't showing it. I don't know.
So we're competing with Scott Van Pelt and Curtis Strange right now.
This is more fun. Lord knows what they're talking about. It's not about good hairlines, that's for sure. Not like us up here. The 3 of us, good hairlines.
I agree.
Man.
Duh, it's my birthday tomorrow, by the way.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I would go and I would come back in and do a cut sweat show in the morning, but I'm not going to be in the proper shape yet.
And this is usually your birthday's like a thing.
Yeah, last year it was Heritage Weekend. I won $20K.
Oh, I don't even mean like that you win or that it's Heritage. I mean, usually it's
I
like
usually
you're letting like the office know You know that it's but you know, Pat's just a new life.
Yeah, I usually throw 2 or 3 like big shit. I enjoy hosting parties. 'Cause
Yeah.
that means I don't have to go anywhere. People can just come to my place.
Well,
But this year, you know, with the child on the way, I'm keeping it low key, or not on the way.
On the
with
way.
child there. The child's currently sleeping.
yeah. With the child sleeping.
People are talking about this too. Just like you know, Jason Day. This guy says, Big Merce says, I think Day is a big drama queen when it comes to injuries. I have a bad back, and I can attest to that. It fucking sucks. And Tim, you've been with me when I hopped myself up on back medication and played like, for me, as good as I could play.
Yeah,
No, I
sure.
remember.
Like, it sucks.
He's a bit of a drama queen, but it's all part of it. You also know that he could be hurt and play fantastic, especially at major championships. We've
He's
seen
like
it.
the Ben Roethlisberger of golf. Like he has a lot of injuries and they're legit, but he also milks them for all their work.
That's actually a pretty good comparison. Tim, you're bringing the fire.
The other
today.
part of it is, though, someone familiar with him told me that he's going to, and he knows this, he's going to retire very young.
I can see that.
Jason Day.
Yeah, but
like,
do
he's not-
golfers ever retire?
Okay, so maybe he would play like a very light.
Who?
Anthony Kim retired.
Yeah, but he just wants that insurance money.
Tim is bringing it today, man. Okay, yes. Do they ever retire? Like, no, but I feel like his schedule would be that of a less than a part-time ex-great player, to my understanding. But he's good enough to get healthy and play champions when he'd be 50 anyway. So what do I know?
I feel like that's what Weir's gearing up for. Weir's 49.
Well, a lot
now.
of guys, a lot of guys get caught in that ugly, like between 45 and 50, where they can't compete on either tour, and they're just
Weir's 48 right now. So
they're just biding their time to be able to go over to champions and make some money again. Do you think Weir would even be good there?
Sure.
Why? He hasn't been good in years.
That's what I mean. Like, at the end of a Sunday, I can end up watching some Champions Tour golf.
I never watch unless Ben Hadlanger is in it.
Well, that's every week
Yeah,
then.
so I'll just. Sometimes I get caught. Usually they flip to LPGA when it goes from Golf Channel to NBC or whatever it might be. I can't watch LPGA, man. I just can't do it.
Bernhard Langer hitting putts and Alfonso Ribeiro doing commercials. That's that weather looks pretty clean.
Oh yeah, that looks
It
great.
looks nice. Like, it's like the day they wouldn't let us on the Aquasino when it was clear.
If people know anything about Myrtle Beach, Tim, myself, and 2 of our other friends, that was in Myrtle Beach, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because we went to Charlotte to go see the NCAA tournament, then we went to go play golf in Myrtle Beach. And we thought, Jeff, you know what would be great? If we could go to a casino. So we found one, and it was called the Aquasino. So they had to take you out to international waters. You could play some blackjack, and then you could come back in. So, I mean, you're trapped there, I guess. But there was 2 of them. There was one that was called the Aquasino. The other one was called the Big M. And the Big M takes off to seas. We go to get on Aquasino. No, can't go out. Seas are too stormy coming in on the radar. And we get stuck there with our fucking thumbs in our asses. Can't do anything. Then I went back and made the hottest stir fry in history.
Harding is a dart guy.
It was inedible.
Harding is a dart guy?
Dart guy.
I think
bro.
he's a dart guy. I was like, I don't think that's politically correct, Jeff.
So how many times can we...
Smoking cigs on the course, Justin Harding. I definitely should have bet him that.
Tigers par 3 scoring, eh? Getting it done. Sticking it.
Oh, please. Can we talk about somebody else?
What?
Get
the Tiger
outta
has you
here.
triggered?
I have no particular compunction to see has-been do anything at this.
I don't understand. This Zach Johnson swing counted today?
No,
I can't believe that either. I do not believe for a second that he was not trying to address the ball. Phil bailed him out immediately by saying, before Zach could even say anything, Phil said, that wasn't an attempt that let him off the hook.
Do you know why? Do you know why Phil did that? Phil bet on ZJ.
Just the way he swung at it, with the velocity he swung at it, how close he was to the ball, I am skeptical as to whether that was a practice shot or not. I think he got lucky.
This guy said, I just tuned in. Why is Jeff yelling? Because Jeff yells.
Oh, sorry. What was I even yelling about? I forget. It's been a minute.
Well, it just sometimes when you're on your phone like this, you lean in to look at your phone and then you get really close to the mic.
Oh, maybe it's the Harding darts. I don't know. I'm trying to get some real weather information from somebody who knows how to use technology.
Wow. Why don't you just say it out loud, Jeff?
Well,
Gup just I wanted maybe we can get Gup in here too. Paul, do we have the ability to give it to someone else to get on the line? Like if we give the link that we gave to Tim, could we just send that to someone? If we're not doing video, we're just doing audio. Would that bring them in?
Yeah, just send that link to Gup.
All right, I'm going to ask him if he's around. If he's around, we'll get Gup on the line, see what he's talking about. Might as well just make this an impromptu just hang show while we wait for golf to come back. Tim, this guy in the chat says that Top Cat always brings the fire.
Well, that is true, and I appreciate his kind words. They are well deserved.
And this guy
Tim
even points out that Phil wasn't even in Zach's group, Tim.
Yes, he was.
I don't think
it was on one of the featured groups, though.
I'm pretty sure it was Kuchar.
I'm pretty sure Phil was going to bail him out.
No, it was Kuchar, Poulter, and Zach Johnson. Those three were playing together.
Was it Kuchar? I could have sworn it was Mickelson. Okay,
I mean, is Phil looking that trim these days?
Kuchar saving someone else a stroke?
Yeah.
Kuchar's the voice of reason to save someone a stroke? Get out of here.
Oh, yes. Yeah, all right. Why you're attacking poor Kuchar.
Maybe everyone's just trolling us in the chat. Oh, Gup's around. Shoot him the link. Have you ever been on with Gup
I haven't
before?
I haven't seen the shot yet.
You didn't see this shot? It was nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
At least they're showing highlights now, not showing Scott Van Pelt. I like Scott Van Pelt, but
I like Scott Van Pelt too. I was going to say, I hope you don't rag on him too much. I think he's actually pretty good.
Oh, I think he's really good. It's just if they have the ability to show us some shots from earlier in the day, show us some. He can talk over them like we're talking over them right now. I just want to see them.
But I don't think even any rain has hit the course since they blew a horn.
No, it's fun. I mean, it's an abundance of caution, and I get it. But
if there is lightning, you can't go.
No, I get it. Which is why I think Sunday is going to be a write-off.
Well, that's good news for Sunday now that you're saying that.
That would be so weird.
No, we've had Monday Masters in the past. It was not the first time.
Tim, what place are you at in the Millionaire Maker? 5,000th right now?
Last time I looked, but that changes, as you know. I had to stop looking because it keeps updating so often.
Yeah, I checked in earlier today. I was in 43rd, and that team's now down to 4,000th.
I am actually, I'm up to 3725.
Oh, killing it. You're killing the game.
Although I do remember being told on Sunday evening that, quote, you won't even come close to top 3,000 by somebody on this show.
Well, I mean, we're not even finished round 2, Tim.
No, but
you're taking a victory lap already, huh?
No, I'm not taking a victory lap.
It sounds like you're taking a victory lap.
Yes, Jeff leaned in pretty hard against me by saying I wouldn't even be close to the top 3,000. I'm currently 3,700. So
71% of people are going to have their 6 for 6s through, and it's going to be a gong show weekend weather. And you're taking a victory lap?
No, I'm not taking any victory lap. I haven't won anything.
Yeah, he tagged us all in a tweet.
Yeah, you tagged us all in a tweet about it.
Well, because somebody was praising me and calling me Top Cat. I thought you could see it.
You're fucked. Oh, Rick's in the chat. That's Rick. If Gup's not going to jump on, we shot you the link, Gup, if you're watching out there.
I'm in 3,700th place, and I'm only winning $80.
Yeah. It's a millionaire. Put it this way. If it was like a flag, that's why you got to play in the PME Open. The PME Open has very...
I am in that Open.
But that is a very flat, structured system. That means the guys at the top. But if you want to have $1 million as first prize, it takes away from the rest of the prize pool.
I get it, but I'm in 709th in yours.
That's not bad.
Yeah, that's why the smart people who do Draftkings.
I was mad they made it. I was mad they made it $10 this week. That wasn't me. I wanted to say it.
No, but my point being is that's why you take your lineups, some of your favorite lineups that you're putting in the Millie Makers, and you enter them in other contests because you can come in 600th place but win other contests with that same lineup.
I'll be in line to win $100, which will basically ensure that a pretty good ROI over here.
You mean it'd be 400%, or it'd be just less than that? You invested $35 this week, or you invested $30, you'd win 100.
And I'm also in line to win $25 in yours. That's pretty good ROI.
I mean, you're killing it. You should start selling picks.
No, I don't need to do that. I'm just saying.
You got enough money, do you?
I'm doing well.
Well, he's going to win the one, and once Brooks wins, he'll probably be in first place in the one and done.
That's true. No, he won't. He'll probably be top.
First place is in first place by a lot.
That can swing though. That guy might not even make the money.
That guy could have had Paul Casey this week, and you'll have Brooks Koepka.
And listen, being in 21st is good for SEO value for me. That means it shows that I know what I'm doing a little bit when it comes to when I talk about some picks. So.
But not when you talk about the term SEO?
I saw a book. I was at the bookstore this morning. I should have taken a picture of it.
Was it the alphabet of computers and S was for SEO?
No.
Was it Amazon.com?
Yeah, were you at the Amazon store?
Like, what do you mean the bookstore?
Am I going to tell this story? Or it was SEO for dummies.
Did you read it?
No, I just looked at the spine and said, I know what it is, and I kept moving on.
It wasn't a picture book, so you moved on?
No, I wasn't there to buy that book.
Oh, Kevin Roth, the DFS weather guy, says getting a bunch of Masters questions. This should be another 35 or 45 minutes or so.
Okay. Well, we can tap dance. We can put on a show.
Oh, this guy says killing time topics. Cuss thoughts on Ty Montgomery signing with the Jets.
I think it's a great signing. He's a Swiss Army knife. He can returns kicks. If Bell goes down, he's a running back that can pinch hit. He's a receiver that you can use. He's a punt returner. They got him cheap. I mean, this is a team that's probably going to win the division and going to have some home playoff games. It's going to be cold in Gotham City in January. He's the type of guy coming out of Green Bay you want in order that you can trust in big spots in the playoffs. I really, really, really like this signing. I think this is forward thinkingness from the Jets. Almost every move they've made has been forward thinking, and this is certainly one of them.
Tim?
Yes?
I actually like that black jersey. I've seen it in person.
Oh, it's trash.
No, I've seen it in person. There's a guy like front row at WrestleMania that was wearing it. And then I think Boomer Esiason and whoever he does his video cast radio show were sent them, and they were wearing it. And it looked better like in real life than certain images.
Black is not a Jets color. That's the thing, right? Like, we're green and white. That's it. I don't like that, the black jersey. I think I don't know. It's not for me. Maybe when I see it, when we are probably on opening, weekend playing somebody big or something, maybe they'll wear that to show it off or something. I don't know.
It looks like it's drizzling in the pond.
I don't know.
Listen, we're from Halifax. A bit of drizzle hurt no one. This is how it is 23 hours a day where we're from. Paul, can you go? Paul, can you go to Jeff's shot for just 1 second?
I don't like that Rom's had to think about
Tim,
this.
do you see what I got for the background above Jeff's left shoulder?
No, I can't see because
you have the YouTube. If you open the YouTube feed, you can see, right?
Yeah, but then the sound will come on.
Just put your computer on mute. It doesn't mute your voice, as we've established in the past.
Right.
Oh, Brent's, he's got that. I got to sink this bunker shot.
He's got the look. Do you see it, Tim?
Hold on. I'm getting in the YouTube thing.
Oh, my God.
I have to go through Twitter to get there. Hold on.
Twitter.com.
Looks like they're getting back out there. Is Tommy hacking a dart while he waits?
Was that darting?
Looked a bit dirty.
There's Cam Smith and Rory.
Did you end up seeing the shot? Are you in it yet?
5:45 restart.
Okay, I got it on now.
Do you see Jeff's shot?
I do. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
That's very cool. I mean, I wish the thing on the left over his right shoulder was gone.
Well, it's just Doug celebrating New Year's. He's the New Year's pug.
No, nobody likes that. Nobody thinks he's interesting or funny. I don't know why you have to have yesterday's news up there. But anyway.
This guy says that Tim is racist.
What?
Yeah, that's what he says. And if the people are saying it, Tim, you know it to be true.
These people have lost it.
Get woke.
Oh, baby tiger.
Yeah, I think it's because you were commenting that you don't like the black jerseys.
I don't like the black uniforms. I'm sorry. They look great with the Raiders. They look great with the Steelers. They look great with, they look stupid with Philadelphia. They look black and green don't go together. They look stupid with the Jets. I'm sorry. I do not like that color pastiche. It's not for me.
I think we have Gup on the line now. If he's there.
Gentlemen.
Gup.
Ah, Mr. Gup.
Yes.
How are you?
There it is.
Huh?
Sweating Snedeker, Garcia, and
Well,
Stenson.
Snedeker. Okay, so Stenson is in the water, right?
Yeah, I didn't see him hit it in there, and nothing I have access to shows him in there. It says fairway, but I guess they are saying he's in it on the chat, but I didn't see him go in it.
Are we back now? We're like Haotong is shooting?
There's no way they were showing that shot because it's a highlight.
No, I heard what would be 6 y'all's time or so. They're hoping to get him back out.
I think it's bad. I think this is live.
Yeah, because Tiger's
ball was marked.
Yeah. So that's post him marking it.
Yeah, Fowler's whacking away here on
You can't be ahead of us on the stream. That is not allowed.
I'll pause.
Like, do you like the WhatsApp?
I'll tell you-
WhatsApp hat. For
We're
Tom?
on Fowler now, and I'll tell you when
Okay.
Fowler hits the ball. Okay.
Gotcha.
Now.
This is 11.
So
Oh, no.
Oh, Ricky! I didn't know you like to get wet.
What did you do that for?
He is wet, right?
On the bright side, if he misses the cut, we don't have to see him wear camouflage tomorrow. So that would be a benefit.
He's probably just supporting the troops, Tim.
By playing dress up at the Masters, I don't think so.
You can't support the troops at the Masters?
Not by wearing camo. I despise camo as like a fashion statement.
No, Rom's got a long one here. So, Gup, who are the biggest sweats you got on the go here?
Stinson, Garcia, and Snedeker, which Snedeker got a birdie 18.
He's got to chip in from the bunker.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen.
That's going to be rough. Do you think that +3 hole, do you think that anyone gets to -8?
I was wondering how long they were going to be delayed. Now that no one will have to sleep on it. It didn't. I mean, if they kind of play quick, yes, I think one of these guys can. But
be behind a
it's
tree.
still
Louis.
tough.
Louis won't be able to get to 15 and 2. It seems.
That's not. Is that 15? He's
Yeah.
on 14.
He's on 14.
Yeah, he's on 14. I don't know if that tree is going to be in his way or not. But he's off to the left of the fairway.
Where is the human rain delay, JB Holmes? Because whoever's behind him won't finish.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, JB Holmes out there slowing everyone down. He's my guy.
JB's got 2 holes left.
Yeah, so no way we're getting this in then.
No.
That's an hour and 15 minutes for him.
See, now, Tim, people are saying that not only are you racist, you also hate the troops.
Because I don't like camo as a fashion statement.
You're like BoJack Horseman. You hate the troops.
I don't like camouflage clothing. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I think it's weird. People wear camouflage around like when they're not in the armed forces. It's just strange to me. I don't like it when baseball teams dress up with camouflage. I just don't like it.
And you don't like Tiger's t-shirt game?
No, Tiger should have to wear a collared shirt at the Masters like everybody else.
Gup, were you at the Masters last year?
I was, yep.
So where did you stake out your spot at?
The best spot on the course is behind 7 green. You can see about 4 great angles of holes between coming down 2, up 7, over 8. Then you can go right behind and see them. It's the best spot. To see multiple shots and multiple holes at once, it's probably the best spot on the course. There are other better views of holes and stuff, but to see multiple courses, that's by far my favorite spot.
All right, so
how steep is 18 in person?
Who?
18. How steep is that? Like in terms of its elevation in person?
It's hard to describe because you think it's not going to be. And I saw Wiley post earlier. You think it's going to be like you're going to have a pretty good view of it, and you know what it's going to feel like, and you get there and you're like, it's unreal. The undulation from top to bottom on some of those holes, and especially 18. Like you literally, if you're on the fairway, like yesterday, DeChambeau's shot. There's no way, and I kept saying it. You don't see that green at all from that shot at all. You can't see the top of it. You can't see the flag. I mean, it's crazy.
All right, so if people want to sync up with us, if you're watching this in time with us, Rom is lining up to hit it. I can tell you if you want to pause it, I'll tell you when Rom actually hits the ball, and then you would be perfectly in sync with us if that's the way that you want to go at it.
Yeah, and I'm ahead of y'all, so I'll have to not react as much.
You can pause it.
Pause it. Yeah, I guess I could do that. So, was he lining up his putt?
Yeah, so Rom hit it now. Rom just hit it.
Okay, so I'm about 8 seconds. I'll pause mine for that.
And we'll do one on the next putt too. So whoever's lining up their next putt that they show, as soon as they hit the ball, I'll tell you when they hit the ball on our screen. If you wanted to pause it, if they're lining it up to hit it right now, or just want to go. I assume it's going to be Haotong that they're going to show next. They might cut to someone else, but I don't know who else is really on the course.
It's a
Scott
weird
and Louis.
That they're going to show right away.
It's a weird Draftkings right now because like everything I've done has been well, but I faded Rose, I faded Rory, I faded Casey, and Rory's still in it, but Rose and Casey are out. But if you don't, it goes back to what we said all week. If you're not up there, and then also it's going to flip 10 times between now and Sunday. Last night, everybody's crowning Brooks as a champion, and I was like, not only is he still in first, but he's tied with Bryson still.
Here comes Haotong. I'll tell you when Haotong actually hits his putt as well, and that way between the last two, we should be able to sync this pretty well. If people want to be on the same page as us when we're seeing it. How Tong is hitting it right. Take your fucking time. Now. Be in.
Eddie Pepperell birdies 16
Oh, Pepperell back under?
to get into the number.
Stenson was wet, as it turns out, on 15. That was not fake news. Also, Ricky, incredibly wet, it looks like. Is that his drop?
Yeah, that has to be his drop.
Stenson has 6 yards for par. So he can probably 2-putt here.
And so Ricky's going to have
One.
a tough one for bogey.
Yeah, he's at +1 right now. Oh, apparently Stenson chipped in for par.
So yeah.
So what are you freaking out about, Paul?
I'm just happy about that.
Oh, I thought Sergio actually did something.
Sergio has 3 feet for a birdie.
I could use you to miss this, Tiger. That would be fantastic. Hey,
wow.
There we go.
Jeez, he'd been rolling it so pure.
I think he'll make the cut, Jeff. It's okay.
No, I don't know. Just personal favorites, out there on the course.
I'm really concerned about this Griot tee shot, by the way.
Did he go wide on 17?
He's not wide. He's just on the left side of the fairway. It's just a really terrible angle for him to get to the green.
Well, Rory's 4 in a bunker. Did he get in the water?
I didn't think so. Maybe we saw him hit it into like the woods, right?
Okay, yeah. So he would have had to play out and played his third to there, yeah.
Well, so Rory's going to go back at least 1. I mean, that's the exact same length that Tiger just missed. Apparently, Stenson putted from wherever he was. So sorry.
Fake news.
What's that?
Just giving fake news.
Did you have any Adam Scott guys?
Nope. You?
Equal to the field, nothing crazy, but kind of. I mean, he's surprising a little bit.
Yeah, him. I mean, they're just. Oh, they're not the sexy players, but Scott and Louis, they're just doing what they kind of, playing their best games on courses where one's won and one seems to always be lingering.
Breaking update. We should have breaking update sound. Paul, are you ready?
I've been watching.
Sergio, birdie on 15, back to +3.
Okay.
Currently inside the cut line. The +2s are not safe right now, but if 2 guys drop.
God.
What?
People are tweeting Doug the Pug and camo at me.
God, the viewers of this show are just the best.
Also, what I love that you pointed out, which I don't think you'll care that I'm bringing it up now, but this morning you tweeted out like Masty's live show.
Yeah.
And I didn't see one person correct you.
Apparently, Paul had commented that one person did, but I apparently had that person muted. So,
and I had joked.
So I don't really care.
I had joked with you. You're like Joey Votto, like the people were the umpires, and like they blindly just didn't even see because your reputation.
I do a lot of tweeting. I have a lot, and I do have a lot of typos.
Oh, I have more typos than anybody.
You're about to have another breaking news.
The breaking news is that Snedeker bogeyed and Danny Willett also bogeyed 18. They both missed the cut. Was that it?
I saw someone just said Snedeker hold it.
Get out of town.
PGA Bogies just he made bogey.
Yeah, I've got a bogey listed on the app.
I think someone's fucking with you, Gup.
It's probably it's Tambo, so if it is, I'm going to go after him.
You should take out Tambo. He's our Canadian guy though.
That would be a remark if he hold.
Oh, this guy says he needs grace to miss the cut. You know what he's getting? Banned for life. Go fuck yourself, pal. Get your negative vibes out of here.
Big tee shot on 13 for Tiger because we've seen anything in the fairways an eagle. Look.
Apparently, Hideki almost went into the water, but he did not.
Hell of a call on the rat, man. That was impressive. And when you did it, I went and did more research after the show, and I still couldn't talk myself onto it.
Yeah, Barn Rat just finished at 3 under, and Adam Scott, Pat, he's going to have that for Eagle to move it to 8 under.
That is bad news. I need him
if
to.
there was anybody on the tour you wanted to have to not make the cut,
that's fair. Tim's bringing it today. Oh, now he's going to make it.
Yeah, thanks for cursing it, Tim.
Supersized.
I didn't say he's going to make it or not going to make it. I'm just saying if you
why would Rom not be ripping a driver here?
He don't need to hit no driver.
Okay.
Is that not a driver?
Doesn't look like a driver to me, folks.
Rory did that earlier today too. He laid back on a par 5 for some reason.
I think he just doesn't want to go into the pine straw. He has enough distance to get it there with a 3-wood. That's huge.
Yeah, fair enough. He's a little shorter than what most guys have been, but the green is holding.
It was going to get interesting if they got delayed too much because of, this would have a huge bearing on Showdown and Weekend if we didn't know who the hell was going to be inside of it, before the third round started.
And I was worried about what they'd even do with TV. Because Tiger would still need half a 9 to play at the Masters, I'd hope the TV would have been kind, but...
Oh, Brendan Grace, birdie on 17 to get to +1.
Looks like it was the Master app or whatever that had holding it. Sned's holding it for a birdie, so that was our source.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, something's real fucked up with this because it just says that Griot hit it from where he was for eagle over the trees. I don't know if that's real news or not.
This is like when the NFL.com says that someone has a 75-yard safety.
Yeah,
I don't know what just happened, but Rory had a shot that was airborne and it went to commercial.
That's strange.
So it's probably a dumb question, but do you guys you can get the Masters app? And I just remember when I was up there for the Masters, I was cut off of a lot of my access back in, it was the Willett year. I was there doing business and I couldn't get on some of my streaming stuff. Do you guys have the same deal or different?
If I'm in Canada, I can't, if I'm in the US, I can't access any of my Canadian stuff for streaming purposes because I'm now in like the US zone. So I'd have to have like Comcast or whatever. So if you're trying to stream through like a provider, so you can stream everything on masters.com, right?
Correct.
So up here, the rights to the Masters for streaming online actually belong to TSN. So you'd have to go to TSN to watch exactly the same stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Well, and like ESPN, and then we can stream. So I have DirecTV, and I can stream anything through it. But when I got up there, I couldn't stream it through there. And the same deal, I guess, is what you're saying through TSN. You couldn't stream it in America.
Exactly. So it's
gotcha. But you can get the Masters app up there and use it in Canada, like we're using.
Yeah, I have the Masters app like on the go right now, but it's
okay.
Green Jacket winner IBM.
What was your overall thoughts of that when they revealed it? I know that's kind of been your MO on the green zone and all that. I mean, do you think PGA is far behind, or will adapt it?
It's difficult to tell because so much money is actually just pumped into the Masters that it's gonna be like for the US Open. Like they're going to have cameras everywhere. They're gonna have bunker cams, but can we expect to have the same amount of cameras at Heritage next week? The answer is probably no.
Well, that's what I was telling people last night.
And who's paying for it?
I was telling them that
they do nothing.
Well, they thought I was an idiot. And I said, well, the Masters could do it because it happens at the same course every year. So these cameras can stay or be placed. But if we want to do it on 40 tournaments every week and have this, the money that goes into that's ridiculous. So I think it's not going to happen necessarily, but maybe they start with 10 key events on the PGA that don't change courses and do that. But that would still be a lot of money.
It would be. And the thing is, you would have to then start paying for it. So you wouldn't. If you wanted to watch like a red zone type thing, it would probably be like, I don't know, $30-$40 a month, which I think there's enough people now that gambling is legalized in most spots and people are playing Draftkings.
What are you paying for Sunday ticket a month? $30-$40 probably?
But it's not, but think about the market for Sunday ticket versus the market for like red zone for golf, right? It's just not the same.
But I'm just saying, I'm a sport, like that's not a price point that would like scare the sports fan. That's kind of all I was alluding to.
More market on the NFL side, but yeah, I mean the NFL retail price on Sunday ticket here is like $400 or something. If you have all the bells and whistles, all the channels, 6 payments of like $89 or something is how they do it, but not as big of an audience as what golf is yet.
Quick. I mean, the yet
Woodland
isn't going to be
birdie,
a thing.
no chance.
So
right?
on the 15th hole, Hideki actually has 8 feet for birdie as well.
Oh my God!
Sick putt, Gary.
Watching Gary putt is just torturous.
Griot and Grace both actually truly made par on 17, so we
need that.
We need par from
Griot.
I mean,
like that Adam Scott.
As a part of that parlay, it needs to be 3 because Keimer's in at 3. I would prefer Grace get to 2. That would be better. What the hell was that?
Sandy Lyle, who looks like that?
It's Oosthuizen. Oh, that was just a part of his zipper. It looked like he was It looked like the zipper was the top of his putter.
Tim said it earlier. It's not a secret to anybody who's watched this tournament more than once. I don't know what they can do, but these green speeds are they feel like they're amateur hour green speeds.
Yeah, they have no fire whatsoever. It's not Augusta or greens.
Xander for the heater round. Tell me this for Eagle for this guy. That looks like Xander, right?
It does look like Xander.
That could be
He's got the
Sergio,
Adidas
too.
hat on too.
That could be Sergio. He putted like Sergio. No,
That was
Xander. I don't like any of the Adidas kits. I'm not impressed. Tim seems to like the fashion. I haven't seen anything that makes
Some of the fashion is good. The Under Armour stuff's been good.
Get out of here. Speed
Okay,
looked like a
well-
little boy. Junior clinics. Are you signing up for junior clinics?
Listen, I know you don't like speed.
Oh,
I know you
Sergio
don't like
to 9 feet on 16 for birdie. There you go, Paul.
And that would get him to 2?
Don't call it a comeback. Yeah, it would get him to 2.
He's going to make it.
Yeah,
Chucky.
we'll see.
Chucky 3 sticks with the round going now, 5 under.
Oh, jeez. That guy.
Oh, that putt that we saw was for eagle? It wasn't for birdie?
No, he made eagle. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah, he's 4 under total.
Oh, Fred Couples. Not going to make the cut, Tim.
I didn't pick him.
I know, but you said he would make the cut when we were talking earlier.
Well, he has a history of routinely making it, but I think those days are now done.
He's now missed 2 of the past 4 times he's played.
Yeah, I know. We're to the point now in his career where it's just not going to happen.
Howell actually has 8 feet for birdie on 17 too.
Yeah, he stuck it. They just showed his approach.
Now I was looking at my green, trying not to get cut off by Tim. Hideki walking in short putts apparently.
Rory to get into red.
Rory can't make putt. Everyone's just missing the putts. Just remember, you noticed this with Fowler last year on Saturday when he was just like lipping out. I went and looked at the strokes gained numbers for last year in putting. Ricky was 3rd in the field, and it was outrageous amount of strokes gained putting.
I remember like
So he was not as bad as you thought.
Well, hold on. Why? He said he was bad?
Yeah, you said he couldn't make anything. Don't
No.
be afraid to miss this.
No, I didn't say that. He hit everything last year.
No, you were all upset on Friday or Saturday that you kept lipping out every putt. It was probably like it happened twice or something like that. All right, there's the -8. Is bad news.
Was it the PGA or the British where he was contending the week that the Australian golfer passed?
PGA.
So back-to-back majors. He's gone off late.
All right,
this
so
is the moment in the cut sweat where you see the thousands of dollars leaving Pat's winning ticket.
It's not good.
It happened.
It's bad news. I'd almost prefer. I don't want Griot to make bogey, but it would just make me feel better.
Tiger.
Yeah, he finished 3rd at the PGA Championship.
Yeah, but was he not leading going into Sunday?
I would lean towards Scott bogeying before do anything else these last 3. I mean, it's Adam Scott. I don't know if he'll.
He has to get through 16. If he makes he can birdie 16. Oh, God, Paul's throwing up graphics. The cut is currently at +2. Oh man. I mean.
Oh, what did you do that for, man?
Oh boy. I know what it's at. I'm aware of what it's at.
Is this for your make the cut sweat? Or
Yeah.
Is this drafting? Okay.
Oh, Sergio missed the putt. He lipped it out. Sick putt, Ricky. You can go fuck yourself, Ricky. I hope you miss the cut now, too. Hope everyone misses the cut.
There we go. That's the nihilism I like.
Our Evan says, hopefully the cut goes to +1, so there are less 6 of 6 lineups. Sir, you meant fewer 6 of 6 lineups, and we do not want the cut to be +1. Banned for life!
Nice.
I might need to have a cig break.
Oh, that was such an ugly moment.
Is Griot your last one, or just the only one that's even close to missing?
Well,
No, 'cause
Keimer's in at 3, so it needs to be 3. But if Griot goes to 4, it's fucked anyway.
Gotcha.
My wife told me I can smoke the next 2 days. What a gem. Paul, are you going for a cig? Yeah. No. All right, Jeff, you entertain the masses with Gup and Tim. So you got to do the talking, Jeff.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just.
You can't be like Nelson from The Simpsons.
Leave
when
it
he
on the
takes
2.
over
You
the
can leave it on,
desk.
you can leave it, I'll leave it on the 2 because you can see Tim up there as well.
Just demoralizing to see Rom find that back bunker.
Got to plug in my computer.
And then Ricky misses a short one.
I'm super tilted.
Wow.
I got a feeling he's not
I
going to
can't
stay.
find my phone. I can't find the.
Well, here you go,
Yeah,
Scott.
if I had to guess, I would say that Scott is likely to give one back.
Scott, everybody wants you to go
Like,
in the water.
he
Fucking hole in one or something, and then Tim will be triggered.
Oh,
You
please!
three
I dodged that hole in one bet twice yesterday.
Did you actually make the hole in one bet, Tim?
I made it with somebody, so I do have.
Oh, like a stranger on the interwebs?
No, with a friend. So I have action on it. And that's
Oh, no. Oh, Rom, why would Tiger be playing before Rom? Or I guess they're trying to figure out who's away here. I don't know, man. Can't have Rom parring par fives. I don't care if he's in contention or not in contention.
Yeah, but he's got a. I mean, he's in play to definitely for Draftkings on the weekend and stuff. But what's his live at right now?
I haven't stared at that. Earlier it was DJ was still the favorite, and Molly.
I can pull it up.
Yeah, I was trying to get to it. I've hit him plenty, but
You said Rom. Rom is currently plus 850.
Yeah. What was he, like fourth or fifth on the tout?
He's fifth.
yeah.
Who's so?
'Cause you got Scott. You got Scott now as the favorite.
Tiger's
with-
not ahead of Rom though.
No,
Yeah, he is.
Tiger's
Oh.
plus 900. Looking at this,
Yeah, Bovada, Tiger's just slightly ahead, but they're all right there. So
I'm
from
on
Scott,
365. Yeah.
from Scott to Rom, it goes from plus 600 to plus 800, and it's
Yeah, I was kind of saying before, this is a great tournament for like the guy that doesn't really bet golf ever, but it's the Masters and it's like going to be Friday night, and it's so bunched up. You go in,
Well,
you can invest as someone like 9-10 to 1, make it rain.
Well, just like that, Tiger went to 10 to 1 here on Bet 365.
Well, he must have gagged his eagle try. Oh, he
have no
did.
idea.
Oh my God. Oh, is it going to get there? They were giving him a guaranteed eagle probably on that line 2 minutes ago, and he I don't know if you're watching, Tim, but he didn't do he didn't do the greatest job with that one.
No, I think Phil at 40 to 1 is an interesting number.
What do they want for Louis now? Considering he was 40 to 1 to start the week, which is
10 to
always
1.
Just so annoying, eh, Gop? I mean, like I always look at Louis, but 40 to 1, how could you invest in that? I know some people did. Did.
Bryson down to 50. I know he had a bad day today, but he can certainly.
Everybody's numbers from a lot. If you got a vibe on somebody, whether it be a Schauffele, even a Finau, everybody's numbers, or a player with less pedigree, everybody's numbers are inflated because of who is at the top of this board.
Exactly.
Because not only is it like, oh, that guy is only 4, that guy is only 5, that guy is only 6 strokes back. It's like, but he'd have to jump player X and B and C and all these top 20, top 10 names, right? So that's what we're seeing on the odds board.
Well, I was trying to caution people earlier that were hammering on these 80-100 to 1. I was like, yeah, but I mean, you have to, before you press the button, think, can he literally win the tournament at this point? With everything going, everything going perfect. If you think that, then it's worth a bet. But you're right. A lot of these numbers are inflated because it's not, Freddie Couples leading or someone crazy. I mean, these are some of the top 10 guys in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harding's really the only sort of phony in the top part of the.
And I want to say this was almost the first year in forever. Actually, maybe Ricky led after the first round last year. But a lot of years, it's, you get your Shiv Kapoor getting out there on round 1. And it's like, okay, well, it's only a matter of moments before he's hunted. So we shall see. But big, longer than you would have thought of birdie putts for Rom and Tiger on the 13th.
What a shame.
Both of them crossed the creek rather effortlessly. Although I think on closer inspection, Tiger's third seemed to be a much harder shot than I think it looked like at the naked eye. Because I think it was a downhill lie that he had to sort of come through that swell.
How's your DraftKings looking?
My DraftKings are fine. They're fine. I can't get excited about it making any money because 6 for 6 doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. But my DraftKings are fine. Hideki got the birdie on 15, it seems. Grillo will hurt a lineup.
Grillo needs 5 feet for par.
Yeah, I think Grillo just bogeyed. I could be wrong.
5 feet for par. He has 5 feet for par.
He didn't make... Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the threes because they're on the outside. On which hole, Paul?
18.
Oh, so Grillo's dead. Well, he's got to make it to, I guess, yeah.
He's got to make it and hope the threes stay.
Yeah. Grace has a bogey putt. Tiger missed his birdie, so his inability to even to move anything after that second shot will be certainly a letdown for Tiger. And now Rahm will have a chance to join that consortium of players at 6 under. But his putter hasn't exactly been the sexiest.
Gotta find an outlet.
I gotta say, let's say Scott posts 8 under. I don't think he's winning this tournament. I don't think he's in the final pairing on Sunday.
Well, he hasn't posted 8 under yet, Tim.
Well, I said if he posts 8 under. I don't think he's in the final group Sunday. He's probably candidate number 1 towards the top of the board to shoot like 75 tomorrow.
What about candidate number 1 to hit like a 9-foot putt? Make it John Rahm, please. Oh my God, you're short of every freaking cup, dude. Is that funny?
Remember when you
Tim?
promised you weren't going to freak out?
No, I didn't. I didn't promise anything. Didn't promise anything. John Rahm, par 5 scoring, make me vomit.
Okay. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I am significantly less tilted. I'm more calm now.
DeChambeau's at 50. If you didn't get him earlier, Pat, I don't know if that still interests you, but
Yeah, I had him before the tournament.
okay. I didn't know if you made the plunge or not. I didn't, so I just now took it at 50.
Yeah, maybe I'll re-up on that, see what's going on. Like, I got him at 33. Like, he was the one guy who kind of fell.
Yep.
Brooks also fell.
What's that? Yeah, add Rick. Yeah, let's bring Rick in. Need some good vibes here. Grace made bogey on 18, so he's at 3. So three had to be the number for us anyway.
I'm going to take 2 minutes.
You're going to take a break? All right. That's fair. Do you want to run up and get me another one of these Red Bulls?
Sure.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, you can grab my key from my jacket if you want. Actually, it's probably better for you, so...
I can't tell you how nice that table looks.
The table, I mean, I don't even know if the table looks all that nice. It looks so much better than the old table.
Well, yes, but I actually think the table in and of itself looks nice.
Well, it matches the shelving in the background. Is Tiger
Yes.
like OB here? Is he in that big bush?
We could be so lucky.
I don't like your anti-Tiger stuff. That's not nice.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Griot bogeyed. Game over. Game over. Well, we lasted till what? 6 p.m. on Friday this week, or this year. I still think that those bets, I think I just get too greedy with these bets, Gup.
Yeah, what do you do? 12, 13, 14, somewhere in there?
Well, I had the 14s. The 14s were dead with VJ Singh. I don't know what I was thinking there. But this one was a 9-man. Like, if I had just got it to pay out like 7-1, it would have been fine. But I had to get greedy and juice it up.
Yeah, I had 2. I'm like you, but I think 9's fair. I think 13 to 14 were my 2. So I definitely got greedy, just trying to make it fun.
Rick, are you in?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Rick, what's going on, brother?
Wow, this is great. I love it.
Coming to sweat the cut with us? Who do you got? I mean, when you released your exposures, would you have 85% Siwoo?
Almost. It was 50% in the Millie Maker, which had me a little bit nervous.
He's doing fine. He's good.
Oh yeah, he paid himself off at this point, and the guy can go nuts, and who knows what he's going to do on the weekend. It's I had a little bit too much rosy for my taste though.
Who are your 5 biggest exposures?
Yeah, so in terms of like leverage on the field, right? So big time on Tony Finau. I've got 27% more than the field on Tony. I've got 24% more on Henrik. I've got like 30% more on JB, 40 on Siwoo. And then I actually have a lot of Jason Day. So I guess that's where I'm looking this weekend if he can pull this off.
Well, you did say it on the show, so I mean, you held yourself to it with Jason Day as that leverage play. Did you see Rom's having a meltdown off the tee? By the way,
did you see him shank? I don't know what hole it was, but he legit like straight shanked one from the middle of the fairway earlier.
By the way, Adam Scott is now going to make a bogey on one of the next 3 holes to get the +3. Now that +3 doesn't matter for me. There it is.
Yes.
You missed it. Yes. Yes.
Fucking Griot, man. He missed a 5-foot putt.
That Rom tee shot, I think, went into the little creek down the to the left. The little 6 feet creek.
So
it was inevitable that Scott was going to do that.
Hell yeah, it was.
The cut line is now +3 once again.
Come on, Garcia, don't fuck up.
Griot.
I don't know if we can cuss on here.
Yeah, we can fucking swear all we want.
Oh, okay. If Garcia gets in, I have my only 2 I think out right now would be Wallace and Snedeker, which Wallace just imploded today.
Yeah, Wallace killed me. So it looks like for me, it's going to be the only 2 if it sticks. I mean, Adam Scott can go and make birdie here again and push the cut, but if it sticks at +3 out of my player pool, it's going to be Griot, who I had 3 lineups with, and Wallace, who I had 3 lineups with, or my only 2 dead. But Hideki looks like he's in trouble on 18.
Okay, he would miss. That's typical Hideki.
Louis super close here though, but he's at 6. I guess he could go birdie.
Sergio's got a 5-footer for par.
Sergio 5 feet for par.
Jesus, that's about a 10% chance to make.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, Jesus.
Everyone's in full depression mode now. I don't know who put it in the creek. I couldn't tell.
That was McElroy put it in the tributary.
Yeah, 5 feet for Sergio. Don't be like Griot.
Yeah. So that puts Rory in some trouble. I mean, the cut line's +3, but he's going to lose at least 1 here.
Well, that's not true though, because everyone who's put it into that creek on 13 has made birdie or par from there.
So Decky officially bogeyed.
Decky officially bogeyed?
Yeah.
So that puts, but he's at +2 though.
Yeah. He's got 2 holes left.
So if he just pars out, he's good.
It's like this little delay slowed everybody up. There hasn't been good play since they've come back.
No, yeah, it really rattled Tiger, it seemed.
Get you in Rom. I mean, get you out of rhythm.
Has not affected how, Tom?
These guys were just on the wrong end of the draw altogether.
Can't believe Griot missed that putt. What a jerk.
You know what my biggest pet peeve is when someone hits it outside the rope line and 40 grown men sprint to the ball. Like, that's literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
Particularly at Augusta, where you probably shouldn't be running at all.
No running allowed?
No, it's disrespectful, I think.
Is it just because you're not a fan of running?
No, I just think, you should carry yourself a little bit more dignity than running around, particularly to go see a shot like that at Augusta National.
Now, this guy asked me what my ownership on Griot was. It wasn't very high, but he was the last part of that to make the cut parlay that now looks like would have won. Because the cut is currently at +3 for the moment.
On the bright side, this is far less devastating than what happened last year.
I don't know. The guy just missed a 5-foot putt, which probably would have won everything.
Yeah, well, then you're taking it better.
Well, it's because I went and pre-tilted with my SIG. And it was for less money, because the other one was a 14-person parlay. And last year it paid out $3K. This one only paid out I had $40 on it, so it paid out $1,600 or something.
Oh, I'm getting screwed in the Millie Maker now.
How?
I'm up to 7,600.
I guess yeah. All your guys are finished, right?
Yeah, everybody is posted. Everyone's safe, but everybody is. Yeah.
So everyone with players left are all going to jump ahead of you now.
Yeah, of course they are. I should have thought about that.
Apparently, Rom is alive wherever the hell he's at.
Yeah, he headed outside the tree line.
Tim, would you say you prefer gentle aquafit to running?
Gentle aquafit's a good workout.
Is it a good workout?
It is, actually.
I don't know about that.
The gentle is really a misnomer. It's just not intense aquafit.
You don't work out very intensely, is what you're saying?
Well, just I'm saying that it's not as. You know what? I'm not answering any more questions about aquafit.
Oh, Rom playing it through the trees? That's not bad. Jeffrey, you missed a Rom meltdown off the tee, smashing his clubs and everything, but he seems to be okay.
He's still going to make bogey.
Is he? Why is he going to make bogey?
Jeff's in a depressive mood now about Rom.
Guys can get it up and down. It's not...
He's not -5. I'm sweating Sergio, Hideki, Stenson. Well, Stenson's probably okay.
No, this guy said Landon is in the chat, says Pat. Currently sweating the chat with you. He's currently in third place in the PME.
Well, I wish him the best of luck.
Well, that's bad news for you, Landon. I'm sorry. You're not going to make the money now. Rick, how did you play the contest this week? The 3 max?
Yeah, I literally just grabbed, I don't know if I just grabbed 3 random lineups and threw them in there. I was making a ton, and I looked at all my lineups at the end and was like, oh shit, I gotta do a couple here, and there's some other like season long entries that I do, so I probably just grabbed a bunch of randoms.
All right, so Sergio right now is on 18. He is at +3. He needs par to make the cut. It looks like a birdie would almost clinch him, but he would still have to sweat it out with the rest of the +3. So right now we're looking at Keimer, Bling, Noren, Horschel, Zach Johnson, Kanaya, Grace, it's now showing me that Griot made par on 18. What's going on here?
I have Griot at +3 final.
I got Griot at +3 final too, but it said he made bogey on 18. Is this shot tracker error in my favor?
Collect $200.
No, it's still showing him as bogey on the scorecard.
Oh, whoa. Was Tiger limping around there?
Yeah, I think he hurt his ankle.
Like, I watched him swing. What happened?
I think that...
Does he, like, lose his grip on the swing?
It looks like someone got in his way when he was walking.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no! It's like a... Oh!
Oh, my God. That's
the guy fucking Happy Gilmore. They phoned the guy. Donald. He's gonna meet up with Phil later at the Sizzler and catch some grub.
Oh my goodness. I knew I saw something where he was like jumping around on one leg.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine being that guy?
That guy has probably already been escorted formally off the ground.
I think he was a security guard.
Yeah, I think he was they look like a guy working. I think
trying to stop everybody else.
Right, yeah, yep.
Slid right into him.
Oh,
I
no.
bet your Twitter was blowing up about that.
As they probably should be. Oh, my God. Imagine Tiger had to WD.
That dude would get murdered. Yeah, it was a security or whatever guard trying to get over.
It wasn't a Salalosi situation.
Where he intentionally tried to trip someone?
Yeah, like that was just I think the poor security guard just lost track of where he was and fell down.
It's a bit slippery. I guess that's why you don't run at the Masters, Tim. You cursed it.
The opposite. I said, don't run at the Masters.
Oh, my God. That's incredible.
Yeah, you don't see that every day.
You just missed...
Rom?
No, Rom put it to like 2 feet on the up and down. He just hit it. Tiger hit his shot, and the security guard came out of nowhere to block people, slipped and ran into Tiger. Tiger twisted his ankle.
I missed that?
You missed it. I have the video of it right here. If you would.
The greatest moment of the Masters.
Oh yeah. How about them lungs? You're not doing gentle aquafit on your lungs, are you, Tim?
It was just a cough. I'm coming off of a cold.
Oh my god.
This Griot thing? This Griot thing's tilting me too.
Don't look at that at his fourth shot, by the way. The video of it, like that will just.
Does he miss it? If he misses it, he's done.
Yeah.
All right, so then it's not.
Wrong on the board.
It's wrong on the board then.
It's gotta be.
Maybe it won't update till tomorrow, and I'll get paid out on my bet anyway.
Don't even look at that putt. Oh my God.
Rory bogeyed the par 5 too.
As I said he would. Yes, people are having fun about this on Twitter.
Really? I'm shocked. Oh, here we go.
Still now.
Griot actually is in at -3. They didn't give him the birdie he made on 17, so he was actually at +2.
Correct.
But apparently Adam Scott has a very short birdie putt upcoming.
It's about 12 feet. It's not
Oh.
that short.
That's not short for Scott.
Shot.
I mean,
No,
Scott,
there's no-
if it's not 3 feet, Scott has a chance of making it.
Right. So yeah, that's what the Masters has it correct, birdie bogey, but the other sites have it that he parred 17. So it looks like he's in at +3.
All right, so that's good. So we're still alive. We're still alive, Paul. Just fuck off, Adam Scott.
On many levels.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah, we need Jeff's reaction live on camera.
Oh my god, he clipped him.
This is why you don't run.
And then what happened?
He's like hurt.
Oh my.
He's limping around. Sergio's in the trees on 18. All right, Griot shot tracker error.
How much is this parlay?
It's for $1,600.
There it is.
Let's fucking go. Go fuck yourself, Adam Scott. Watch Louis kill me. Did Louis convert that birdie on 16? He did. So he can make birdie
Yeah.
wherevs.
Wherevs.
So we got to sweat Louis, got to sweat some Adam Scott.
That is so weird. So which shot did they screw up for Grillo?
17. Remember when it said he made eagle? During the rain, the shot tracker got all screwed up. It gave him credit for an eagle when they corrected it. It gave him a birdie, but it gave him a par, but he actually made
and
birdie.
his Tiger fight, and he's gonna have. He hit it to there from the woods.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
People are loving it. Xander is like getting continuously going hot.
Well, there's so much of the big money Xander tickets out there, right? People can get excited.
Yeah, that my bookie had a. Is that in? Tiger broken ankle birdies.
Oh God, this is Torrey Pines all over again.
Yeah.
That was a little fist bump too, man. He's feeling it.
Well, he did just get wiped out.
Yeah, and he also played on a broken leg at the U.S. Open. Ugh, the worst.
Louis gonna fucking hit this in the hole, isn't he? What?
Just Sergio's location not looking good.
All right, yeah, down the hill, Louis, down the hill.
Tim, how does it feel being like the 1 percentile cheering against Tiger?
There's a lot of people who don't. I'm not cheering against him. I just don't particularly care for Tiger. Never did.
Even though you did roster him.
No,
I didn't.
He didn't roster him.
I was going to, and I elected to go with Watson at the last minute because I wanted somebody I thought who had a real
Oh man,
chance. To win.
if we can hold on to this to make the cut, yeah, it's gonna be fucking fantastic. Shot tracker, like I said, bank error in our favor, Tim.
Fair enough.
Better than $10.
I was saving Tiger for Bethpage anyway.
Oy. You got to sweat 3 Louis holes too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Not just these Scott putts.
Well, maybe Tiger will just birdie out, and then it won't matter what you have.
I guess so. So if you're just joining us on the live Cut Sweat show, it's myself and Geoff Fienberg joining you in studio. On the line currently, we have Tim Andercust, we have Rick Gaiman, and we have the Gup. You guys winning any money, by the way, in DraftKings right now? Rick?
Yeah. Yes.
I will say, first of all, no. But I was literally like 0 for 150 lineups yesterday. Things are getting a lot better now, so could be worse.
Gup, are you up any money?
No, I have several good ones in the millie, but that thing, I mean, shit, you can be up 2,000, then down to nothing in 4 holes. So I don't pay attention to it really until I'll take a look after the cut. So I see how many 6 of 6, and then I'll kind of wait. And then everything else, it really comes down to Garcia at this point. My main lineup. He's in my main lineup.
Like I said, I feel like we have like 7 real card-carrying golfers who won't make the cut.
I feel like the cut's getting kind of sweaty right now. Did you get me one of those Red Bulls?
Oh, yes, I did. I didn't. Sorry, Paul. Bring it over. I got distracted with the Tiger. The Tiger updates.
Thank you.
Sergio did the smart thing and chipped out instead of trying to go for it. So he's got 94. He's got to get up and down for par.
I mean, Rom just got up from 90 yards out. So
it's true.
Yeah, this is a legitimate sweat.
And I would say 18 is a far more receptive pin than 11.
18 must be playing like a mile long today, though, now with that rain.
Sure, but I've seen way more birdie looks than we did yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. Like Brooks canned one there.
No, we saw, but I think yesterday there was like 1 or 2 birdies there.
Well, Bryson made it, didn't he?
Yeah. Molinari made one.
Yeah, well, the traditional Friday spot there is the front.
Tiger's
front
a little left on the 15.
Well, the guy can barely kick his ball back onto the fairway.
Kick his ball, dude.
Yeah.
Don't let it roll all the way there.
Yeah, Tiger.
They have to run and go see it.
Yeah, but I want them to kick it back in play for Tiger.
Sergio's done.
Sergio's cooked.
40 footer to make
here's
it.
The Adam Scott putt. Okay. I called that miss early.
Yeah, well, Scott's not a good putter.
Don't be hyping him up like this. Yeah, 38 feet for Sergio to make the cut, potentially make the cut.
I'm telling you, Tiger's what you need to worry about.
Well, Tiger's in God, Lord knows where he is.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. He'll
lay up. He'll lay up. He's got to lay up. You can't play for that green. Now he'll lay up like Louis laid up. He stuck it to a foot on 15.
Yeah, but I didn't like the way he swung that club. You could tell his knee was bothering him on that tee shot. The way he did that pirouette.
Temporarily, the cut just moved to +2 on the.
That means Louis. Does that mean Louis made his putt?
No. On the if it gets to top 50.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So the +2s are safe basically regardless now. Yeah, +2 is top 50, but the +3s are. For people out there, the +3s are currently safe because the leader's at -7.
Who's on a big tumble towards the cut? Cam Smith.
I didn't even know he was inside the cut line, to tell you the truth. Did anyone, out of the 5 of us, did anyone take Cam Smith?
Well, because he's playing with Ricky and Rory, so he's just been sort of around.
Rick, did you take Cam Smith?
I might have him in a few of 100, or I mean, I have 300 lineups. He might be somewhere.
I'm saying
he's actually 0. I have 0 lineups with Cam Smith in it.
He's 4 over today at just 2 over.
Gup, do you have any Cam Smith?
0. I did play him in Showdown today, so that's dead. But I had 0 main slate.
Did you see that there's a huge Sunday Showdown contest?
I did.
I think it's like 100K for first.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Is that? Do you do much Showdown, Gup, all the time, like every single day?
Pretty much. Not round 1.
Is there a strategy that's different in round 4 because you need those winning points?
Yeah, I mean, especially depending on how the tournament goes. This will be crazy because we know how that.
Oh yeah, go back down the hill.
Louis got the tricky one now here.
Bryson missed that putt earlier.
Seen lots of guys miss it.
Let's have a miss, Louis, and you. I don't know, have a penalty off the tee or something, Adam Scott.
They have a 50K up top one for the weekend too, so I mean they got some pretty good Showdown contests.
Did VJ cost you potentially hitting all of those tickets?
No, because Wallace was on one and Lowry was on the other.
Striped. For
go
Scott.
left. No, go left. Be in that bunker. Get into that bunker. No, everything's landing soft. All right. Sweat it out.
I thought Showdown slates were only for when you were like chasing losses. That's when I play them.
Yeah, I'm not one to really ever play Showdown.
I play it. It depends on if I'm feeling or not, though. Like, what's your strategy? Chiefly for Eagle. Got to watch out for Xander now too if he makes this.
Yeah, bang it. Get in.
That's a good looking putt. Oh, it's got some pace to it.
Oh, it's got like 4 feet, 5 feet.
Well,
now.
he didn't want anyone in the crowd telling him to bring his purse if he left it short. All right, here's Sergio for the cut. Watch him make it after missing this putt like 80,000 times in that playoff against Rose. Have we seen a single Finau shot all day?
No, what's he? 3 over? 3 under, I mean?
All right, Sergio will miss the cut. So that should affect the 6 of 6s pretty largely, I would think, wouldn't it, Rick?
He is 18% owned in the Millie, so yeah, for sure.
That's as big as it's.
We got Rose, we got Casey, we got Sergio. This would be a good week for the guy who, like, gutless Euros can't win.
Who would be the 4th most owned that's going to miss it? Snedeker? Like someone.
Yeah, I feel like Snedeker got up there in ownership at some point.
Where's Fleetwood? I feel like I haven't heard his name in a while.
He's even par.
Yeah, he's just even.
Just lollygagging. Even. He's 1 over today. Xander to get to 5.
5's fine for right here.
And put my bookie on weekend watch.
And he's in. Xander makes birdie. Yeah, my bookie has to be. Did anyone make that bet? I didn't. I don't have access to it, and I've heard that they like don't pay out. So.
Oh, that's.
I just heard that from like something about Barstool on Twitter. I actually have no idea if that's true.
Yeah,
or not.
Portnoy was getting into it with them.
Have a miss. Have a miss. Have a miss. No one ruin it for me. Guy has fucking nails on these like 8-foot putts. Go away, Louis.
He's
Glad I have him in my Millie Maker team.
Until he's not. Is that Tim?
Yeah. Right now, I think this hasn't updated because it has the cut at +2. But if the cut is +2, there's only going to be 34% 6 of 6 in the Millie
Can
Maker.
you bring up a fresh odds to win this tournament? Like, what is?
I can.
favorite?
Yeah, I've got it right in front of me.
What is Dustin's the favorite? I
no,
assume.
It looks like he's been juiced down.
Brooks and Dustin are co-favorites.
I got
plus 700.
I got Brooks, Dustin, and Molinari all at 7-1.
Yeah, sorry, it's Molinari 700 as well. That's correct.
And what's Tiger 12, 10?
8.5. Scott's 9, Day's 9, Rom's 9. Louis is 10, Xander is 20, Poulter's 33, Thomas is 33, Bryson's 40, Harding's 40, Kuchar's 40, Phil's 40, Ricky's 40. Hey, Finau for birdie on 18. That's not in.
You missed it on the pro side.
He's wearing the hat. Bryson wore that, or Brooks wore that yesterday.
It's a nice hat. I don't know why you're ragging on the hat.
I'm ragging on the majority of fashion that I've seen. Fleetwood just made a birdie only because his name, we were just talking about him.
Did you not care for what Justin Thomas was wearing yesterday?
Remind me.
The rose pink pants and the striped shirt?
Whatever.
Well, that's the stuff he was wearing when he shot like 63 at Aaron Hills.
Oh, the pink?
Yeah, like that's like his good luck at the majors sort of like outfit.
That shot that he hit at Aaron Hills when he took on that par 4, like over wherever the hell he went.
Yeah, it was incredible.
It was one of the best shots I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was incredible.
What's Hideki up to?
Who knows?
On 18.
He's on 18.
Yeah, but is he like safe on 18?
Fairway, he's safe right now.
Hideki's safe on 18 for the moment.
Yeah, he's got 167 to the flag. Good. He's got a good angle at it.
Yeah, he's in like the same spot that Scott's in.
You need a shank here, Patty.
Oh, I like that. Take your hand off the club, Louis. Right? Be dead.
Mama.
Be dead. Do not bounce on the fucking fairway.
That's 17. That's long.
All right, that's good. That's good news.
17 is not a friendly hole.
So we need to shade some like Xander pulling a Bryson here and birdieing the last 3
Of the
holes.
finishing holes, isn't it probably the hardest one, right?
What's that?
17?
17, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where he just shot.
Nothing close. You can make your par. All right, that's fine.
Xander's not getting to 8.
That's good. He's at what, 6?
5.
Oh, he's only at 5. I thought he was at 6.
No, he missed the eagle putt. But
That's
he
right.
did get the birdie.
Working out them well. Oh,
Oh,
God.
just go in the water. Save me the trouble.
Stenson double bogeyed 18.
Just save me the trouble. Oh my God, what did you do?
He's safe over there though.
Yeah, he's got a case of the rights today.
I mean, for a guy who doesn't seem to like, that's the one encouraging thing I like about my Dustin bet right now is that it doesn't seem like he's playing particularly well when he's 6 under.
No, he's not.
So that's encouraging. It's like Rahm's not playing well at all when he's 5 under par.
Do you have a Poulter ticket, Pat?
I do have a Poulter ticket, yes.
I didn't see much of his round this morning, but I kind of got the same vibe that he was leaving a lot out there.
Yeah, he wasn't making the putts you would expect Poulter to make, but he actually had he was a lot like Phil in that sense. Like every time he had a chance to make pars. Yeah, he made a bunch of clutch pars, but missed a bunch of easy birdies. We're like makeable birdies. Like of all the 14-foot putts that he had for birdie, he didn't make like any of them. Stenson's okay though, right?
Yeah, he's in.
Well, +2 unless
get the hell out of here.
Unless one of these guys.
Yeah, but
someone gets a 9.
Double bogey on 18 is rough.
Who did that?
Stinson.
Well, that's a tight drive. If you get out of position off the tee, you can be dead, right? If you're stymied.
Well, that's actually pretty. Huh.
How did he even make? How did he even make a double?
It looks like he 4-putted.
Obviously.
So let's see. His second shot was he was 22 yards just off the left side of the green. His third shot was a chip.
This is a big for you.
This is the shot right now. Have a heart attack or something.
Oh, he's talking to it.
Be good.
Be short. Be short.
No, he said be good.
Be short. Oh, good God. All right, just don't make that. Scott. That's a tough putt. It's down that hill.
The hole. Be good.
So unless Woods or Rahm eagles 15, the last sweat would be
neither of
Usti.
them are gonna. Rahm is. Both of them will be lucky to make birdie, I think.
Yeah, I don't see anybody getting to 8 or 9 for sure, but I don't see anybody getting to 8 unless Usti or Scott makes this.
Usti's in trouble on 17.
Yeah, Usti in the woods. You never know. You never know who's going to get. Tiger could just get super hot here. Jar this for eagle, and all of a sudden he's looking real good.
Yeah, exactly.
Where would you rather have your third shot from? Where Tiger is or where Rahm is? Probably Tiger, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah, I would.
You have to go over the bunker if you're Rahm, right? That'll do fine.
Tiger, not good enough.
Got the low am locked up.
Why? Was Hovland the only one who made the cut?
No, a lot of them are in there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them at +3, if +3 sticks.
Ortiz is in there at 0, too.
Yeah, Ortiz is leading right now.
No, Hovland just made a birdie.
Hovland's at -1.
Oh, yeah, Ortiz is at even. So
why did I not see him?
And Bling is at 3.
Yeah, Bling and Kanata are at 3.
Who's that?
Xander?
No.
Oh,
Gary. Yeah,
Gary.
He'll miss it. That'll get him to 3. He could be. He's a guy that could have been having a day today. Every time they showed him, he was ball striking. He just didn't hit a putt.
13 feet for Adam Scott. Same for Decky?
For birdie or par?
Oh, I hope Decky's closer so Adam Scott doesn't get to read the putt. Oh, they're not. They're a different 13 feet?
Like, I have a worst case scenario fear with what.
Do we have like too good of Mo with the shot tracker error in our favor? That of course that Adam Scott makes this putt.
Like you just like wish this was already. You had already.
Yeah,
had your
like
post,
I was out and they sucked me back in, and
you took your Bose Grillo like decompression session out there outside, and now you're sucked back in again. I'm just telling you, I have a worst case scenario fear for Rahm on that third shot.
Like these kind of like chip it into the water or something. Like your level of I can't imagine if you had like an actual stress going on. You'd just be a wreck.
Sergio just missed the cut.
Yeah.
DraftKings seat,
yeah, Paul was losing all of his money on DraftKings because Sergio missed the cut. He's taking it well.
I just need this.
I don't know. I see those names. I've got a lot invested in Rahm winning this golf tournament, so every stroke matters to me.
Well, I mean, it matters to everybody.
Yeah. Matters to everybody.
Who do you guys have in the one and done?
I got DJ.
I have Koepka.
Ooh. Got some bullets there.
He's so proud.
I have two teams. I have DJ in one. I took Justin Thomas in the other because I figured no one would use him.
I did Ricky, and I tried to be bold and did Cantley. He's a loser.
I did Rom and Tiger.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, Cam Smith is really the one guy that's like you probably felt was safe and is really making you sweat it. Everyone else making you sweat, you sort of knew you were going to be sweating today.
Louis had a clean shot at the hole. You kidding me?
Yeah, he was out of position, but he had an opportunity to sort of hit it through the trees.
I could have used a bogey there. Would make me feel better.
He could still bogey that.
He can, but if he was behind a tree, he would have had a real rough go of it.
So this is Reed to get to 1 under.
Yeah, he makes.
He'll have a smile on his face no matter what.
This happened like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, they just show this out of courtesy for being the champ.
Yes.
Is that Fleetwood or
that's Xander. Xander will tap that in for par. Oh dear God! Here's Rom.
Oh dear God!
He's gonna par this hole.
He's fine.
You guys don't understand.
I don't understand what I don't understand. I suppose
the guy that's got to score on par fives doesn't score on par fives.
You want your guys to be in the mix here. He's not gonna lose the tournament on this hole. It looks like they're on Adam Scott right now.
I just don't think Scott's making the putt.
Did you already watch it?
No, I've got it on pause. Like you told me to.
I know. I'm just seeing. Hang it left. That's in. You missed it! Now we fade Louis. All right.
Is that Hideki in pink?
Hideki in hot pink.
I'm not hearing anything.
I'm going to go grab some Tito's. I'll be right back.
Oh.
Yeah,
nice.
I am. I'm on a different sweat than you, Paul. The outright sweat is different than the Draftkings sweat. We were looking at...
Why don't you set up that little spot where Geoff used to pace for DJ there, but put it there in your...
Oh, my God. This guy.
Fucking Woodland, man. I don't know. He's pretty... We're sweating that parlay.
And that more than covers all my Draftkings investments, so we're good.
We need Louis to not chip this in, for one, and two, just make a mockery of it. Do you ever think that Hideki would have changed? He has a real wide stance.
Yeah, his putting stance is insanely wide.
It looks like today is the first day Hideki's ever held a putter.
He made it.
Unbelievable.
So everyone freaking out at like 9:30 in the morning yesterday.
Yeah, Hideki's fine. He's at +1.
Are you saying that people on Twitter.com were not being reasonable and measured?
Here, is it plugged into the bottom part?
Yeah, it is. But
Put it in your ear so you can test it out.
Was Garion wearing it?
All right, Jeffrey.
No, Garion's not. Garion's not blowing it here. Garion's like on a world tour. I saw he was in Dominican. He was in like Washington, D.C.
Talk to me.
Oh, that's real. Oh, no, that's getting some good roll. I thought it was going to be real short. No birdie on 18, Louis. Be a hero. Be a good guy.
Ron just butchered this hole.
Like
there's no excuse to play the hole like this.
Not sure what to tell you.
Rom has a foot for par.
Yeah, another par 5, another par.
Yeah, he should not have parred this hole. This is a hole, considering where he was off the tee, he probably should have made birdie.
Sure, he didn't. He made par. He's fine. He's not making an 8 like some people.
That third shot was such
like
trash.
Incredibly faint. Like, I don't know. I feel like we've had this before, but I don't know.
Dude, Xander's going to win this thing. He's so good.
Xander?
Xander's so good.
Maybe Louis will miss a 3-footer like his name is Adam Scott.
Yes, no.
You got nothing? Tim, just talk so Geoff can try to hear you.
Hi, Geoff. How are you? Have you calmed down a little bit?
Oh my God, Tiger, pure roll.
Oh, Tiger's getting fired. He's getting it. Hopefully Louis gets too shook.
Oh God.
We also now have to sweat Tiger too, by the way, for this.
No, you don't.
He's at 6?
Yeah, he's at 6. There's not 2 birdies in the last 3 holes with his name on it. I'm sorry.
Tim, fuck off. Yeah, Tim, you might need to leave. We can't have any more comments like that. I might have to go have
Tiger Woods definitely can't make 2 birdies in 3 holes.
This guy Harding is actually at the moment keeping us from a Woods DJ pairing tomorrow.
Just had to open your fucking trap, didn't you? Oh. You turned off your microphone?
Well, when I was...
Don't do that.
Yeah, it fucks with calls on the end, too. He can't just turn it back on when you turn it on.
Or you didn't even communicate that you turned it off. And didn't remember to turn it back on.
How long have you been going with your microphone off?
Oh, no, just since I got the year going.
Oh, I thought it was like from the time you walked back in.
No, literally like from Tiger's putt going in the hole.
Did Louis miss that?
I don't know. We're not going to see any more shots from Louis because Tiger Woods is now in the tournament. So
we're
going to see close-ups of him beating.
Tim.
What?
He's been in the tournament for 2 days.
I know, but like we're just going to see coverage of him.
We saw that.
I just took Tiger 5-1. End of round 2 leader now.
Do you get a split?
He is.
Do you get a split on that?
Oh, I guess
if he
makes one more.
Yeah, I think it's dead heat.
Wow, Tiger. He's so cool.
He just had to go back to those mock turtlenecks, man.
I think it's a sharp look. You need to be a certain level of it has to be a certain level of in shape in order to do that.
Correct. You gotta have a nice, like, thick neck, I feel like.
Yeah, you gotta have good traps. Like, if you're not rocking, if you're not sporting traps, like, get the fuck out of here.
And tomorrow's supposed to be beautiful weather.
Yeah, tomorrow looks pretty good. There's a bit of rain, but it actually like looks pretty good. You're chasing Showdown tomorrow, Paul?
I probably shouldn't. I should wait till Sunday.
Oh, he's begging for it. That probably means it's to 2 feet or something. All right, it's going to be a
slope.
Tough to make birdie from down there, Tiger.
Yeah, it seems like that's where everybody's hit that ball today.
Except for Day. Day actually stuck it behind the hole.
Xander.
Yeah, that was very strange.
No, but Day made his birdie putt. He was like 8 feet behind the hole.
People
Miss
have
it.
Been bailing out.
Miss this. He did not miss. All right, we got to fade a birdie from Louis on 18 here.
What's Tiger's 4 under today?
He's now the favorite to win the Masters too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, plus 650. He's the favorite.
Ah,
He's the favorite at 650. What does Dustin Johnson pay?
700.
Molinari, Brooks, and DJ are all
If
7.
Dustin Johnson's like 8-1, I might as well like just bet it then. It's better than his like 12-1 to start. Fact that he would be, this far in and only lose a couple points with his positioning. Here you go. You need this, Pat. I think Louis striped.
He's right down the middle.
He piped it.
Striped it.
Catch a bad break.
Wow, it's coming down pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's too wet. Don't slip. How come no one's slipping into Louis?
Because he's such a nice guy.
Because he would never hit it outside the ropes.
That's probably true. I'm going to check Draftkings to see how much money I'm
Tiger
currently
make
losing.
birdie on that hole in the end?
Yeah.
What, on 15?
Yeah, the one that the guy slipped into him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing great on Draftkings. Invested $700, currently winning $100. But this to make the cut parlay pays off everything. Is he long? Oh, he just wanted to get up the hill. He's mad because it wasn't at 2 feet.
Yeah, he just hit it in the bailout.
The way that he was complaining about it, it seemed like he was going to be in the water or something. He's just like you, Jeff.
Good.
You're one and the same.
How does this work for pairings tomorrow? Like, is it up to Augusta National who they're going to pair together if there's a 5-way or 6-way tie at first?
First in, last out.
Yeah, first in, last out.
Will it be first in, last out? Okay.
Oh, are we gonna get an odd number and get the marker to beat somebody?
I didn't know if that applied when the guys went off. I thought that applied for round 4, but not for round 3.
I mean, how else would they do it?
Tiger's yoked.
Yeah, Tiger is pretty yoked. He's good to like trim yoke too.
Yeah, official yoke.
He's not like as bulky as he used to be. I'm seeing Leishman at 150 to 1. I have no idea where he's even at.
He's 1 under unless something else has happened there.
Your boy Corey Connor's 3 under. The guy who won Paul all the money last week.
Good for him, making the cut, playing good golf. Good for him.
Getting every shot shown on the TSN broadcast.
Oh, he after the Maple Leafs, he was the second thing the SportsCenter showed this morning.
I can't believe you still watch fucking SportsCenter.
That's where he gets his
whatever.
news.
I watch it in the morning.
Now is that Sports Centre?
Yeah, Sports Centre.
Yeah. So I guess they're so irrelevant at the moment that Rory and Ricky on that par 5 15th, the last group of the day, don't even matter.
They don't even get shown anymore.
Boy, Rory.
Rory gets the gag face, does
Rory had to like chip out like 12 feet. Rory is going to make a bogey, I think, guys, on another par 5.
I mean, I know that it's narrative structure, but I think he really feels a weight on his shoulders at this place.
Why couldn't Patrick Reed do that with his lag on 18 last year?
Now, if Rory misses a cut, that'll really hurt the.
Is that possible? I guess he could.
Then you may be able to catch with 5 or 6.
Rory, if he bogeys 15, he'd be at 2 over.
I mean, I'm here for Rory to miss the cut.
As am I. That would be.
I'm here
great.
too for that. I don't own any of them.
Yeah. Did you take any Rory, Rick?
Oh yeah, that would hurt.
Okay, so let's not root for that then. I would feel bad about that.
It's okay. I burn my money every week. We can you can root for whatever's good for you.
I mean, it's not like I'm going to win the Millionaire Maker or anything. It would alleviate a lot of 6 of 6s though.
Sure would.
I'm just going to say that through 2 days and 8 par 5s, Rom has played them at 1 under.
Yeah, that's just not good enough.
That's not good enough. That's all.
No, but he's clearly making it up elsewhere though.
See? I know, so I need something on the weekend. Ricky will have a 45-foot eagle.
Drew in the chat, Gup is asking, how's the Tito's?
Oh, it's tremendous. It's been a hell of a week.
Oh no, crushed it. You could tell.
Poor Jeff, just going through the 7 stages of grief with every shot.
This is why you need that. Tim might be right. You might need your pacing box back.
Listen, in my experience, pacing can be a very successful stress reliever.
I would be at home.
Xander's got the hand off the club. That's fine, Xander. Go fuck yourself. That's like the Hideki when he takes his hand off. Yeah. It's like, it's only to 20 feet.
It's the worst.
That'd be the best shot I've ever hit.
Tiger will show you how it's done, Rom.
You think Tiger makes it?
No, he's not going to 7-foot it past.
He might. Rom was trying to make it for you, Jeff. He wasn't trying to leave it short like some coward.
Oh,
apparently the Periscope hasn't been on the entire time. No one's really noticed, but turn it back on right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Facebook's been going the entire time, I think. It says people are watching it on Facebook at least.
That's what you call the Facebook Live, right?
You know all about everything, don't you, Tim?
So Ricky will have 4 feet for birdie on 15.
For birdie?
Yeah, he left his eagle putt short.
No, so he's not going to bogey and miss the cut.
Rory might has the bogey, the par attempt, though. He's got 9 or 10 feet for par. Does Rory. But he'd have to really still screw something up to miss the cut.
Well, here's Rory right here. What's it?
Should be coming up soon.
Yeah, how close is it?
Well, he hasn't shot yet.
I'm going to say with your voice, it doesn't sound like it was very good. Like it was very good for us.
And Rory makes.
Because Leishman just had to hit out of the trees.
They had to wait.
Louis after him.
Can't believe Louis had a clear shot on 17. Feel like that's going to be the difference.
He's got to be ready to play up. Here is this it?
And this is it. So Louis, no birdie on 18. We win the parlay. Everyone's happy. All the plus threes make the cut. I guess there's that too. Like anyone just sweating have got Keimer on the back end. Griot is someone who was pretty, I wouldn't say super popular down at the back end.
Yeah, lots of them.
Oh, that looks really good. Oh, hang right. Hang right. Yes! Yeah! No chipping in for birdie, Louis.
That'll be a hard one. I don't know if that got down the slope of the bunker.
Here we go. No, Let's fucking go.
He's going to have all his work cut out for him just to make par.
Yeah, that was a real egregious.
Tim, will you stop saying stuff like that?
No, that was a horrible. To short side yourself there.
No, I don't need Tim saying he'll be lucky to make par. I don't need any of that shit.
I can't control what happens 5,000 miles away.
Guys, I want you to know a player that I'm invested in just birdied a par 5.
You don't seem excited about it. Here's Ron.
Is it John Ron?
No, it isn't. And now that's the thing. I gotta sweat these par putts on freaking shucks. We're sweating different things.
Yeah, but you're sweating a guy at -5 who has no danger of missing the cut and has been playing great.
We're not completely safe on that. As someone pointed out, we still have to sweat Haotong.
Great par, Jonathan. Paul, I am a mental midget. These things, they come down to one freaking stroke, man. Like last year when Ricky puts it in the drink on Saturday on the creek because he's stupid aggressive and he loses it by one stroke.
Based on how the weather's shaping up, you want guys that are going to come from the back.
You're right, but I'm a mental midget, so I want to sleep good on Friday.
Fair enough. I'll let you sweat your -6 guys.
No, I get it. You're the voice of reason here. I'm the midget. I mean, I don't mean that in a derogatory. I'm fine. Oh God. I'm actually.
I gotta say that for the cut sweat show with a delay, we got the guests on. We got a legitimate sweat down to the wire. This could not have turned out better.
We had Tiger being taken out at the knees.
That's true.
I was going to say we should do this more often, but I'm not sure it's good for Jeff's health.
No, I'd do it. You know what, Pat? If this thing goes to Monday, we should do live Monday.
Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? We would actually.
I'm not because we would be recording during the time anyway.
That's true, but I still have to write my my heritage call. Maybe I'll try to have that finished up by Sunday.
Because there are people talking. He put the green pullover on to do the interview. By the way, he was not golfing in that.
Well, it's a bit frosty. It's Adam Scott. He's from Australia. It's too hot in Australia right now.
I had that thought in my head and I said it out loud because people are talking how that Monday's realistic. I'm not talking about Tim. I'm saying people that actually, I don't know, look at it close.
Hey, we need
that. That was very sweet of you to say, Jeff.
No, I mean you're just. Never mind.
All I know is what I see on Twitter. I am no meteorologist.
Do you know what?
It doesn't look promising for Sunday. No.
Would it be funny if they tried to play 36 tomorrow?
Tim would be outraged.
I would be outraged.
Tim, because you're here,
get outraged.
I literally I woke my wife up laughing so hard when I saw you make your first like hockey tweet in 6 months the other day.
Well, the Lightning looked amazing. They got up 3-0. I figured that game was over and declared it as such.
I don't even think you declared it as such. You're just like, I don't watch a lot of hockey, but this team's amazing.
Well, they were amazing.
And then they blow the game.
Gave up a 3-goal lead, yeah, at home.
Oh.
Sometimes I have no luck, I'm going to tell you.
There's not more than, what, like 8 guys on the course still, right?
No, darkness is coming quickly, too. They can't have much...
1, 2, 3.
Am I going to have to sweat out the cut tomorrow if Tiger and Haotong don't
8,
finish?
9, 10, 11. So I've obviously forgotten someone or someone just posted.
I might need to have a sig here if Louis doesn't.
I got 11 too, Jeff. I think someone just posted.
11 what?
Players are still on the
Guys
course.
still on the course?
Honestly, 17.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen someone birdie 17, Pat. You don't need to have a sig until you see Tiger like.
No, but I need to calm myself down so I can take it with some grace.
Haotong's straight down the middle.
Haotong's down the middle. All right, that's good news.
What is he?
He's +1. Like he can't go.
We just can't have him triple.
We can't have him go bogey double or a triple.
Yeah, no, we don't want any Haotong triples.
I feel
I
feel like they're not showing it, but I'm like refreshing shot tracker that all of a sudden it's just going to say Louis chipped it in.
I have significantly.
I want to see what Louis' lie is. Like
lie.
Jeff said, I don't think he got down the downslope.
I mean, if he's on the downslope, that would be great.
We don't need Tim talking about this.
Yeah, Tim, please just please refrain from talking about this.
Okay, I'll talk. Oh, dude, look at him.
I want it not to go in.
He didn't, like I said, he didn't make it down the slope.
It's a fried egg.
Only because Tim's talking am I worried for you.
That's why you think I'm worried.
But other than that, I would be patting myself on the back.
It was a good call by you. Yeah! No, don't roll in. Oh dear God.
That's what an incredible
shot.
What an incredible shot.
That would have been the most.
Well, he needed to have a good shot after he absolutely butchered his second.
Yes, that was an embarrassing mistake to short side himself there. But
Here we
In
go.
the middle of the fairway like that, inexcusable. He knows that.
Look at that smile, man. He knows that was a beaut.
Yeah, he's stealing a par here, no doubt.
Okay, Tiger's already teed off on 17 if we're seeing Rom. Right?
Okay.
But we want to know that could be Tiger's ball we just blew past.
All in the middle of the fairway.
But we already know Haotong's out there too.
Yeah.
Geez, the Masters really trying to grow the game in China when they put Haotong with Tiger.
Well, I actually kind of like Tiger Haotong this week solely for the fact that he's used to playing
with like supreme stars.
I actually did not like the pairings. I thought that they were actually quite problematic. They should have been putting past champions together. That's the way it used to be.
I mean, I know I say this a lot, but fuck off.
Just all right, well, whatever. I just like when past champions play together. I think that's nice. It's what the Masters used to make an effort in doing.
Charlie Hoffman with I guess that was a little bit ago. What? There's not many bodies left. I mean, what's the only thing that can ruin the cut? Is a birdie run from Tiger?
We need Tiger
Tiger not to birdie, yeah. And Tiger's been making like 40-foot putts.
Did we see him tee off?
I don't feel like we did. Guff, did you see it?
No, we didn't. No, we
No.
they didn't show it.
They didn't show it. Went right to Rom.
Oh, Guff's still here. Good. I don't know. I just thought maybe I couldn't hear because I had some audio
Guff's
problems.
just waiting back in the wings.
Drinking Tito's.
I mean,
I was trying to figure out how much of my pool is going to make the cut right now. Which will show how irrelevant it is to have a 6 of 6 and a fucking
for
million
sure. 6-6 means nothing.
Yeah.
Pat, what were you saying? 71%? Or did Sergio change that a little bit?
Sergio changed it up a bit, I think. I'll go take a look at the reload. Right now, it looks like at +3 right now, 44% will have 6 of 6.
The fact that I have 6 of 6 means it's not hard to do this week.
I have 21 lineups in the Millionaire Maker. I have 25 lineups in the Millionaire Maker. 21 of them are 6 of 6, and I'm winning $100. So I'm down. What is that? I have 500. I'm down $400 with a huge percentage of 6 of 6s.
Dear God.
Is that Tiger?
Yeah.
Goodness.
Here we go.
And right on cue, his odds shorten again.
Where do you see your 6 of 6 that quick?
I'm on the secret room on Fantasy National.
Ah, there we go.
Is it like the red room?
Yeah, I think we should have a SIG. You're right. Tim is trying to fuck us up out here.
How am I doing anything of the sort? All I'm interested in is my Millionaire Maker team.
Now I'm worried because 17 was the hole that shouldn't have been burned.
I'm worried too.
18's the hole that
Tim out here cursing everything.
18's
I have no opinion.
You have your reverse cursing Tiger.
I don't want to see Tiger play well.
Exactly. Now he's playing well.
But that's been true for 15 years.
Yeah, like you just nothing. I need to go have a SIG.
I feel like your SIGs are my Tito's.
Yeah.
Tim's fake news.
And I can't have anything because I got to drive home. Can Rom match Tiger's shot? I guess that'd be incredible if he did. No. He hit it to where most mortals hit it.
Gup, where are you at? Down south somewhere? Texas?
Texas, yep.
All right.
San Antonio.
Love it. I was just there. I was there, I guess it was a couple months ago at this point. Wow. You got a couple of top golfs.
Did you guys see that Rory putt?
Yeah, from outer space.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually just went to the one down here for first time since I just moved here. I was in Dallas, which are all over Dallas. Yeah. Last weekend I went because it poured on us the morning that it killed the Valero. That Saturday morning we went up to the Top Golf, which is right by the course, and played it.
Yeah. I spent like 9 hours there on a NFL Sunday once, and it was the best thing I've ever done.
Yeah, Pat on his bachelor party, we went to the one in Phoenix, and it was fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
Actually, it was a funny. So you get your card the first time you're there, right? They issue me my card, and I put it in the machine, and their whole system shut down. They had to reboot Pat will tell you they had to reboot the entire system as soon as I inserted my card.
That's very on brand. That's perfect.
Well, it was annoying.
Oh, yeah, it's me. Sorry, I'm just watching Ricky on putts. I Top Golf in Phoenix. I was there recently too. The crazy thing is you think you don't sometimes need a reserve one, but it's actually probably worth the money to reserve it, or else you could wait ridiculous.
How much is it to reserve it, Jeff?
It depends on the basically the supply and demand. Sometimes it can be $20, and then Saturday night, if you want to reserve it, you may pay $100 to get it reserved.
Yeah, I've heard like 50, but it's honestly, if you actually really want to go and you're with 4 or 5 guys for $10 a guy, it's better than going there and being told, you need to wait 90 minutes to get a 90 minutes to get a
bay.
What do you call it? Bay or a booth?
Yeah. A bay.
Yeah, like a wicket, I guess, or whatever that is. Yeah.
Yeah. I went down there. I was in Phoenix. I tried to meet up with Josh Perry, and he just ended up going to the casino because we couldn't get in.
Look, well, the casino's right there.
Yeah. That's where like the Rockies and the Diamondbacks do their spring training right there also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks do their spring training in Phoenix?
Oh,
How lame
Jesus.
is that?
Well,
I got 44%, 6 of 6 in the Millie right now.
My bookie gets to sweat the Xander monies, boys.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Well, then their own demise will be that Xander wager.
I think they're more worried about their PR bash this week.
Yeah, no, that's true. I guess that's good. They can't afford to have people lose that. They can't afford, and this Haotong double bogey better not happen. But never mind. He's a lot closer than that. Man, Guys, so Rahm birdied the third hole, and he's parred every hole since.
That would be awesome if this was the U.S. Open.
Yes. 5 under would probably have you clear of second place.
Or if this was a normal Masters.
Yep. This is all true. I don't know.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy scoring.
People can look like down the board and maybe in terms of odds, but man, I don't know. You just see the names, like you start at 3 under and go up. How's someone going to climb all the class?
Yeah, you got to pass a lot of top tier players.
Yeah, someone will have to post like 63. It's not out.
Yeah, and I took him yesterday in Showdown.
Yeah,
I'll probably do it.
he's
due to.
Oh, he bogeyed? He's in?
Yeah, I want to say he bogeyed.
Oh, okay. Still has one hole left, though. I was just following it on shot.
Yeah, I think he bogeyed, or he's got like a foot or 2 feet for bogey.
I just needed no double.
No.
He can, as long as Tiger doesn't get to 8, then bogey's fine on 18.
I was about to get to 7 if he makes this.
And Xander just stuck it to a foot, so he's going to get to 6. He had the hell of a day. Xander, I think, was 6 under today, maybe the round of the day.
But he's done now. Though.
Done.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Oh, I'm just saying.
Good for him. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of hope Tiger misses this.
You and Tim.
What'd you say the overall 6-6 was right now, Mayo?
1 sec.
Right, 48. He missed it.
Yeah! Hold on, Haotong!
Oh, you hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
That was the saddest face I've seen Tiger make in a really long time. Anyone also notice like the WhatsApp hat that Haotong wears?
Yeah, WhatsApp?
No, I don't even know what that is.
How do you not know what that is? WhatsApp's one of the biggest apps in the world.
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of WhatsApp?
You rule, Tim.
I got the
No,
6.
you
I got
can
the.
phone.
I got the 6 of 6 percentage at 44% right now.
Oh, what a letdown, Tiger.
Yeah, what a shame.
He's missed a couple real short ones today. You know, he says, because a lot of has been made about his putting this year. And just because of his back in general, he claims he hasn't been able to, he can't afford to put in the practice time.
Who?
That Tiger that he would normally
Well,
put
now
in.
he has like a blown out ankle. Remember that? That was like an hour ago.
There are like 4 guys on the golf course right now. 6 guys.
Yeah.
What's Did you know, Tim, that 1.5 billion people have WhatsApp?
No, obviously not. I don't even know what it does. Is it like the Slack app?
Yeah, basically. It's basically like an international text where you don't get charged for international texting.
Oh, okay.
And if you have people who have like an iPhone or an Android or whatever, you can just go into WhatsApp and like it's fine.
Oh, miss another.
Oh, he made one.
Get out of here. Your blind like fantasy national thing would say bet on Woodland tomorrow.
Yeah, there's no strokes gained though, is the thing. But you're right.
The guy literally had 8 feet for birdie all freaking day.
You missed, Pat. We were talking about Topgolf and our experience in Phoenix.
Like when when Cuss destroyed the machine by putting his card into
That's
it.
exactly what he told us.
Well, but it wasn't my fault.
Is it ever?
Well, that wasn't. We still got to play.
Rory hit like a 40-foot
Yeah.
footer on 16. It's really one of the only putts we've seen made there.
All right, Haotong, something nice and easy. And don't jar that, Tiger. That'd be bad news. Whoa.
I need the 3D look to see if Ricky's in trouble. Oh, you make a putt too.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Tom, so Gup, who would you be targeting in Showdown for tomorrow? Because it does seem like Woodland probably should be on that list, right?
Yeah, and I right now I wouldn't mind going back with Fleetwood. I assume he's going to go off early based on his finishing
2 under. Medium.
So Woodland, Fleetwood.
Let's see who's down there. Stinson, maybe, but he just hadn't been hit. I mean, Matsu's a guy that can shoot 66, right? I mean, I think if he gets going, he's going to go off literally one of the first 3 or 4 groups.
I would actually say that based on what Geoff has been stressing about and telling us about Rahm's par 5 scoring, that if he's scoring on all these other holes, if that just flips, Rahm's the play.
Well, yeah, I played him today. And I'd go back again just because I played Rahm and Fleetwood was my starting point off of same deal. Rahm went even on the par 5 yesterday, and Fleetwood's going to shoot a 5 or 6 in a round once this week, and just trying to nail which day that is.
Oh, Rahm blasted that.
The weekend one will be real interesting. I don't know if I'll play weekend. I may just do round 3 because of with all the craziness and the weather and trying to predict where everybody's going to want. That weekend one is going to be that would take a lot of good luck to win it. You know, JT's a guy that I don't mind. What is he at live?
JT.
All right, I got to take off.
Really? What do you got to do?
Great question.
I got to go do a couple of things.
He's got to microwave something.
No, well, actually, I do have to microwave something. But
are you going to be like that woman who's suing TGI Fridays because her microwaved potato skins weren't as healthy as she thought?
No, but we talked about that, and those are not good.
All right, dude. Thanks for coming on.
No problem. Talk to you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, so it comes down to this, Geoff. It comes down to Tiger not holing this out from the middle of the fairway and Haotong not making double bogey. And we're winners. And the cut will stay at +3. Gup, you would...
Do they have these make the cut bets every week or just because it's the Masters?
Just because it's the Masters. And I only ever play it at the Masters. Like, they basically have the same odds. Like, they had one for the players, which is just don't ever try that.
Right.
That's a bad idea. And then, like, for PGA, for British, and for U.S. Open, those are like 156-man fields that, like, they're the same odds at the Masters when no one's in it.
Right.
Yeah, so what, books just don't take enough time to figure it out the one time a year it comes up?
I guess so. And, like, the only book that I found that, like, you're able to do it on is Bet365. Like, Gup, were you able to do any?
Yeah, 5 dimes lets me do them.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, and same deal. I only do the Masters normally because just the mathematical odds of the cut, and especially the 10-shot rule helps a lot.
Yeah, well, it's helping us right now.
Yeah. What would the true cut be right now? 2? Yeah, it's still 2.
The 2s are T50.
So how many guys are in?
Right now, it looks like 65 players will play the weekend.
That means we're going to get a marker. Somebody's going to go out and beat the last guy in the field. Right? They still do that, don't they?
Yep.
Who's the guy? Jeff Knox?
Yeah, Knox.
Jeff somebody. Yeah, exactly right.
Man, just Russell Knox wasn't doing anything. Throw him out there. That should be like the last person who didn't get, like, the invite. He can be a marker on the weekend if there's an odd number of people. You can get some Masters prep in. Like, Ben Ann's not doing anything this week. How many putts? I mean, I definitely would have rostered like 90% Ben Ann if he had made this field. How many putts would he miss here? Good God.
It's safe to say Luke List would be like 9 under right now, though.
These are, like, with the guys at the top of the leaderboard, like the types of players that are playing well, List feels like he would be in this.
Super elites?
And like the Woodlands and like stuff like that.
The best players in the world.
The best players in the world?
And Luke List.
What do you mean? I don't like
how
Pat
Kazire is tied for 12th. Luke List could be in this.
They should be showing us Ricky and Rory playing 17. There's 5 guys on the course.
And 2 of them are Ricky and Rory.
And Ricky's in trouble, so I want to see it.
How much trouble is Ricky in?
Well, he's not on the green in regulation, so to me that's trouble.
Ricky's a guy that just because of his what he puts out here and catch fire, you could play him in Showdown and feel decent.
Well, what did he do last year Saturday? Shot like a 64 or 65, right? Like he went insane on the Saturday last year. He went insane.
You know, the hard part is, and we talked about last night on the live show, that we were doing at 8:45 each night, that people didn't realize.
Don't go in.
People didn't realize it.
No, don't go in. All right, that's not going in. All right, we've sweated Tiger. Oh, that's a very makeable birdie putt. I would have been like shitting my pants if he had made the one on 17.
Oh, you
17.
know he would make. He's gonna make that. I don't want to bet it.
I hope he makes it.
He's gonna make that.
Now I can root for Tiger again. Now that my self-interest is out of the way.
Well, how interesting or appealing would Rory be tomorrow at even par, just trying to just pin stop the? Oh, Ricky.
Ricky did not like that.
It wasn't very good.
The problem with someone like Rory, and we talked about this earlier, was
Oh my God,
these
Rory
these
is so far.
these salaries are set well before the day gets going, or not even halfway through the round, and so they don't account for how they.
Oh,
play
Haotong! Don't 5-putt from there, Haotong! Let's do this!
Sorry, what were you saying, guys?
Sorry.
No, it was
No, you're fine.
no,
I was saying the
salary's
salaries they get set like at noon, and so like
Oh.
Rory right now is the third highest at 10-1. So,
So no one's going to take him.
right. So you could take him as a contract. If he goes 600, he's gonna repay, but hardly anybody will take him.
Now that I got potentially here, unless things really go awry with Haotong from 6 feet away, I got some cash to play with here now.
Oh, so you're gonna say, let me cheer for one Rom birdie since I've been
I'll cheer for-
since I've been with Fienberg today. Let me get one Rom birdie.
Listen, he's my highest owned guy in DraftKings.
Oh my
I want Rom to
God.
do well, and he's not doing poorly.
That's like a worse spot than Louis.
Where did that finish?
I think it's same spot as Louis.
Bunker.
I think it's buried. I think.
Sorry, he's got good aggression, so he'll be able to get it out no problem. I'm looking at round 3 Showdown. It has Dustin as the highest price guy.
Correct. Yep.
Let's build a lineup here.
Rory's the third highest.
Spieth's,
Okay.
Spieth's definitely shooting 61 tomorrow, right?
He shot good today, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now you guys got me looking at this. I'm gonna fire a bunch of lineups in this now.
Oh, I definitely am because these are great pots for a showdown. My only deal is do I do a high dollar like a single one or go down here and try to put 75 and like the $8 or something, 20K to first.
I'll play one in the $8. We want Fleetwood. We want Woodland. Who's the biggest loser I can take? You're out?
I'm not out. I'm just sit here. I can't get you.
I would say down
Fleetwood got
low.
to 2 under, right?
Burnrat's super cheap. He couldn't buy a putt today.
Tell me he's not in the Louis like.
I mean, with the wetness on the course, he probably is buried because there's just no roll in that sand.
Keegan with the bounce back round.
no,
Where did that come from?
It was all back 9 too because he got it going on the front. Then he made a whole bunch of bogeys because he's Keegan, and then I think he was like 5 under on the back.
Yeah, he's got 600 to 800 tomorrow if he can roll it. Rafa's one that with his length, I wouldn't. 6,900. That could be a good play.
I mean, I'm highly invested in Rafa doing well anyway, so might as well throw him on. There you go, Big Rick. It's Big Rick season, making putts. Throw Rom in there. So Woodland, Fleetwood, Rafa, Rom. I got 8,000 left. I don't want to give out my lineup on the show because I don't want to be duped after I win. So
Do a Kenny Kim deal. I'll give you 4 and you can fill in the rest.
That's pretty good.
Oh, is he even playing to the flag?
no, you play up the slope and get it to come
can't.
down.
Yeah.
Cam Smith made a comeback.
Who?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he birdie, so he's even now on the day. I mean, total +2 on the day, but he's back in the cut line.
Get it rolling. It's a nice shot. It's a real nice shot, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a good play.
Who are going to be my other guys? Fuck it, I'll throw in Dustin.
Can you afford all that?
I cannot.
You just said Rom and
Yeah, he's like Dustin, Rory, Rom.
Yeah, I'll just take it.
Why don't you get Dustin and Tiger in there to just round out your Saturday lineup?
Well, if I can find people, did Trevor Immelman make the cut? I have $6,200 left if I play the rest of this
I'll
lineup.
just ride your boy JP Holmes.
Where's Hovland? Or where's he at? Whatever his name
Oh,
is.
he's only 61. Should I take Hovland?
That's
Why
my
not?
boy.
I mean, he's gonna get you
61?
points, right?
Hovland, he's in?
Is he the cheapest guy you could own?
No, Larry Mize would be, but he did not make the cut.
He's had 7 birdies and an eagle through 2 rounds. That's pretty good for an amateur.
So at 63, Kadira, Ortiz, or Immelman are the only guys that are available. Fuck it. My main man, listen, Satoshi won me $20K last year. You can go into a lineup.
What about Siwoo?
I need $6,100.
Oh. So it's Kadira or who? Hovland or who?
Yeah. Hovland has to go in because he was 61.
There doesn't look like there's much in this putt.
It's fine. Make it. Make it, Tiger. Be a hero.
So what's the furthest you'll go down the leaderboard to find someone you say can still win this week?
I'm going to
2 and
wait.
3.
I would wait until Sunday.
He's missing the putts, man.
Like Tiger might be the play tomorrow because he didn't make any of these putts all day.
No, I just meant just not betting.
Do you guys
or
want
outright
something
just
good?
Just in general?
Just in general, who do you think? How far would you go down
2
to
or
say
3
who do you
under.
think
The
can
names
win
are just too strong for me to think you can cross more than
I would
2
say
under.
anyone at 2 under probably still has a chance.
Can
That's
I
right.
interrupt?
Sure.
Yep.
I could be wrong here, but my live in the moment, which seems final because there's no other birdies that can change anything, is a Poulter Tiger pairing tomorrow.
Ooh.
Wow.
So Molinari, Day, Brooks, Scott, Louis, Dustin,
Harding, Xander,
Woods, Poulter. Assuming Rom can hit this putt,
It'd be
he'll
Rom
go
and
out with
Kazire? If not, it would be Kazire and Kuchar.
Yeah, Rom's made this putt all day.
And Rom,
all day we've made this putt.
Oh, you know what? If he misses this putt, he's playing with Barnrat tomorrow.
Rom would eat Pat and Kazire alive.
Because Kazire's a huge dude.
Yeah,
So
but
this
he's
has
like,
this-
come on, he's weak.
Well, just all day's been annoying. Just make this, or I drive home angry.
I think I can go down to Fleetwood at -2 to
made it.
still win.
There you go, Jeff.
He made the par putts.
Yeah,
all
I
day.
guess Fleetwood just because he has that low round in him, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
Fleetwood
shot that
also
low round
hasn't
at the
had the
US Open.
6 over round yet, so that's in danger. And it's Tommy Saturdays; those are bad.
Well, Tommy Saturdays are normally when he's had a good first 2 days. He's been just average.
Yeah,
But
no,
I
you're
agree.
right.
I mean,
You're right. But I'm saying Fleetwood's one of 2 ways. Usually, we've hit. Okay, how do I put this? As it pertains to Fleetwood, Pat, we've played 2 days and we haven't had the horrible or amazing round yet. So does that mean this weekend we get 1 horrible and 1 amazing?
Maybe. The putt
Wouldn't shock me.
to win the parlay.
Well, you just need him to not 4 putt, right?
Yes. He
Okay,
Needs
so
to
he
not,
can-
he needs to not 3 putt from 1 inch.
Okay.
And we're good.
You'll be okay.
Bang.
Fucking cash it! Let's do this. Party time, Paul.
Good job, boys.
It's just fantastic news after what Duffner did to me last year. Shot tracker error in our favor. Every break we could have coming down. It feels like when people have like
Scott missed a 3-footer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, big one.
it's just like, you know, when you have the
The shot tracker.
when we look at strokes gained putting and you have the guy who's like he gained like 7 strokes putting in 1 round, you bet against that guy because he could go the other
So
way the next
how
day.
much-
It feels like my luck worked that way
How
this
much
year.
juice would you have to lay for the Rom Kazire head-to-head tomorrow? 240?
I don't think it would be that extreme.
Nah, it'd probably be like 195, somewhere in that range.
Tiger's for 2 days has missed like the 8-foot putts, eh? He didn't hit them early yesterday either.
It's crazy to say that I don't know that Tiger or Rom's played their best golf yet, and they're both right there on the freaking leaderboard.
Well, it's DJ. I think has played kind of the worst of the best of the guys in the top 10. Like
Which sounds scary, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to take something back
Okay.
because I've been triggered all day into the 8 people still watching.
I think there's like a decent amount of. There's 400 people watching on YouTube right now.
Rom didn't perform on the par 5s like I would have wanted him today, but the fact he didn't make a bogey today is insane because he didn't play well and I was scrambling all day. Well, he scrambled through me. Or the other way around. I scrambled through him. I don't know. We scrambled together. So now we got 3
All right, boys,
guys
that's
on
it for
the
me.
course.
All right, that's it for us actually. So, Rick, have you got any content going on?
Yeah, all the time. DFS on demand, you'll find it.
Any on this weekend? I mean,
No, I don't. This is where I get to just sit back and drink beer. I don't do content on weekends, Pat.
How dare you? Not grinding at all.
No.
I'm doing a show later.
You have a show later.
I'm coming on Joe Ostrowski in Chicago. I got a hit to do tonight.
You're more in demand than I am.
Yeah, right.
You really are. Gup, you got anything coming out this weekend?
Yeah, we'll go live tonight at 8:45 with the round 3 weekend preview for Showdown.
No, so at gupscorner.com.
And I guess you should say.
No, it'll be on like Twitter, YouTube, on our Agups Quarter on Twitter. We'll get the Periscope and YouTube up. So yeah, you can find us there at 8:45 Eastern time.
Perfect. Everyone go tune into that if you're not going to be like blackout drunk in like 20 minutes like I'm going to be.
And I mean, credit to something Gup had said earlier, and I assume something he's going to be breaking down here. Oh God, Ricky. Yeah, you just never make it easy. Is that you might be interested in the weekend showdown because the Sunday cluster expletive could put
fuck.
a wrench in that.
Fuck is fine. All right, dude. Thanks for being on, Gup. Thanks, Rick.
Yep, no problem.
All right, guys.
Yeah, boys, have a great weekend.
Mr. Fienberg. I'm in a great mood now.
Everything's good.
Everything's good out there. Thank you all, by the way, for tuning in. I hope this was fun for people. I know for Paul and I it was fun. We had some stress cigs. We won the parlay.
Rory's ball's got to come back.
It's coming. All right. I'm going to go to my birthday party. Geoff Fienberg, follow him on Twitter and listen to him on Chicago radio.
670 the score.
Talking Dub Bears.
I don't think so.
Talking golf.
Probably.
Or WrestleMania recap.
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
So someone asked me how much did we win. I had a $40 bet on the parlay. So quick 1,600. It's $1,490 actually. I was over exaggerating. Someone actually just tweeted me the exact ticket that I have, even with the same bet in.
Like the same dollar amount?
Same dollar amount, yeah. So it pays. This guy also played it, and he won $400. I should have played more money on it because it was such a lock, Jeff. Such a lock the entire time.
1,100 to the boy here.
1,100 to Paul from behind the camera. Let's go. We got some cash to play with here.
I don't know how Ricky gets up and down from there.
Oh, you say that now, but he'll be fine. I'm Pat Mayo. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the Masters weekend. I hope you had some fun doing this because today, Jeff, it really couldn't have turned out better, could it? For the actual cut sweat?
Yeah, it was a good time. The sweat was fun. I mean, I wish Rob made a couple more birdies, but he didn't.
All right. So for Jeff, for Paul behind the camera, I'm Pat Mayo. Good luck with your Masters bets. Enjoy the coverage, and let me know if you win $1 million so I can take some credit for it by retweeting it, and people think that I won because then people get all triggered. Anyway, but if you do win something, show it to me. I'll get your name out there, and good luck, everyone. All right? I'm Pat Mayo. I'll see you next time.